Okay, Malik. So welcome back. So this is the second set जहाँ पर अपन स्टार्ट कर रहे कंटेंट को. आगे आवाज आ गया. वाह वाह वाह. मेरी आवाज सुनने में मजा आता है. कुछ अलग ही रहती है. रिकॉर्डिंग स्टार्ट हो गया मलिक. Okay. So Malik, good morning once again. We have already discussed what is exactly EIS. I discussed with you that any information system which is used by enterprise is basically an EIS. Top, middle, lower. 3 levels of management. I do think everybody is aware. Okay, who does the long-term planning? Top. Who does the day-to-day planning? Lower. And middle is mid-range planning, a short-range planning. Okay, so middle level management, I'm not worried, but I'm main worried about strategic planning, long-term planning, and day-to-day planning. Do you think, okay, so who takes the long-term decisions? Top. You just give the answer in top and lower. That's it. Who takes the long-term? Who takes the long-term decisions? Top. Who takes the strategic decisions? Top. Middle छोड़ दिए. Okay, top. Okay, strategic decision, strategic. Merger करना, acquisitions करना. Top. Okay, and who takes the day-to-day decision? Admission. How admission will be done? Lower. How the money will be deposited in bank? How the bank reconciliation will be done? Lower. Top छोड़ना करेगा bank reco. Okay, is everybody clear? So please do understand. Do they both require the same systems or different systems? Different. And that is what exactly your syllabus is. Enterprise information system. Which management require which information system? Everybody clear? Okay. So and one more thing, whatever if I told you already communicated that if you have a habit to write, you can write. It's your call. Okay, but whatever I'm writing on the sheets, okay, whatever I'll be writing on sheets, I'll be putting on Drive. I'll be sharing a Drive link in WhatsApp group. Okay, so you'll be having a Drive link. जिसके अंदर ये सारी शीट्स आ जाएगी, बट आई विल नॉट अपडेट ऑन डेली बेसिस. मतलब वंस कंटेंट, मतलब नॉट कंप्लीट कंटेंट बट लाइक सम ऑफ कंटेंट. So 2 content, 3 content, I'll upload on the sheets, and that I'll replace the earlier sheet also. Clear? तो मैं जो लिख रहा हूँ, I'll be updating this all sheets on Drive as a screen sheets. You'll be getting this in screen sheets. Screen sheets करके होगा. Okay, so अपना मतलब how Sai is there. Okay, so Huli is there. So my punter, my right hand, Mumbai का punter. Okay, so he will also come because in next session, मतलब last वाला session में last 4-5 दिन जो रहेगा. Okay, so Huli will be there. So Hula Kanti Talwar. Hula Kanti Talwar. His name is Hula Kanti Talwar. Hula Kanti Talwar. So Huli, I always use the word Huli. Okay, so he is there with me since his childhood days. So almost he's मतलब since 2008, 2007, 2008 वो मेरे साथ है. So he and Sai. Okay, so मैंने Sai को देखा. I was very happy today because after a long time I saw him and I was happy. अरे हैदराबाद आ गया सच्ची में. There is some different perception. I connection because I from 2012 till 2018 continuously every year 4 times 5 times I used to be in Hyderabad. And 2019 2020 21 okay is Salah Hyderabad hi gayab. 22 okay is one fine day I was going to a Tirupati Balaji, so I halted in Hyderabad airport because of shifting of flight तिरुपति के लिए. And that time वापस आया यार I'm missing that airport यार. मतलब मैं बोला एयरपोर्ट मिस कर रहे हैं यार. देन आई कॉल्ड गौतम सर एंड चिरंजीव सर से बात हुई. यार करो यार. बोले बच्चे. मैं बोला डजंट मैटर, इट्स ऑलवेज इन यू स्टार्ट विद एवरीथिंग. पर जस्ट वो याद आ रही है इधर के. इट डज हैव अ डिफरेंट सेंस ऑल टुगेदर. एंड माय इंग्लिश इज आल्सो इम्प्रोवाइज. Enterprise information system will be having total 50 marks paper. 50 marks will be divided into two portions. One is 35 marks and one is 15 marks. Please make it clear that 15 marks MCQ you will be getting only out of class. And if you take a short nap, okay, MCQ ka one nap goes somewhere else. Arey, what I am telling is exactly understand this carefully. Basically, this MCQ will be done only in class because you will be reading complete syllabus in the class only. You will be reading each and every element only in class. Every element which is required, I know very well. But once you start, okay, your focus will be only on theory to remember and rectify. So you'll be focusing only on 35 marks once our class is over. So make sure, okay, you optimize this 15 marks during the class. 35 marks is basically during the class also, after the class also. ये point clear रखिए. Okay. For EIS, you will be getting a 3 volume, volume 1, volume 2 and volume 1 and volume 2 is basically are basically a 2 volume where we can focus on 2 elements. One is, okay, is theory, complete theory. Volume 1 and volume 2 is complete theory. Okay, it's complete theory. Yani theory we need to focus completely on volume 1 and volume 2. Yani after the class also you will be focusing on volume 1 and volume 2 to read and revise. Okay. In volume 3, okay, there will be a question bank. This question bank is what, sir? Theory, okay, theory question bank, MCQ question bank, integrated case study. Integrated case study is basically multiple chapters integrated into one question. 101%. That will be only one question or two question odd, not major in your syllabus. But for that solving one or two question, at least you need to solve some questions. I've incorporated majority of it. I'm incorporated 25 odd questions, which is actually not required also. But if you have a time, let's say I told you also, single group you are giving, you can go with all questions. But those who are giving both the groups, I will suggest you, I will tell you which question you need to opt. From which integrated case study. And one will be MCQ and theory. MCQ you need to solve everything. Theory, okay, past question papers, RTPs, everything is compiled. You need to go through it, that for sure. Either you can go through it during the class, once the chapter is over, you can go through it. Or, okay, you can go through during the month of September. Every attempt, okay, 1 month before, I always take a revision lecture or this question bank lecture. This question bank lecture is again for everyone. But he will understand that concept only once lecture is done. Otherwise, my format will be applicable only to those. So I always take a lecture because I compile all batches together, and in all batches I do the synchronize of that part. Okay. With respect to this part, okay, volume 1 and volume 2 and volume 3. Volume 3 you will be keeping separate, which I am not discussing right now. Okay, I am discussing right now with from volume 1 and volume 2. You have total 5 chapters in your syllabus. Okay, all 5 chapters need to be thoroughly done. That for sure. Okay, how the things and how the chapters are aligned, I am discussing that first. Okay, please make it sure you understand. Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4 and chapter 5. Understand? एक आराम से समझो. Again, okay, I spent a hell of time on day 1 on explaining what exactly, because this is a base. When we start, I can link anything. Chapter 1. Okay, let's understand one thing. Okay, if you want to take an admission in AT Academy, can you directly take admission or there will be a process? Example of process? Form fill hoga. After that, you will be giving a fees. Then Huli or Sai will be entering the database, and then they will give receipt. After that, ID card or something like that. This is the process. If I want to deposit a cash in bank, what is the process? I need to fill a slip. Okay, I need to put a cash and hand over to teller, and he will deposit. Everybody clear? Okay, if I go for shopping in DMart. Okay, tell me what is the process? Okay, sir. अपने को कार्ट लगेगा, you require that bucket or something like that. उसमें वो अपन करेंगे and directly निकाल सकते हैं. Can we move out? No. Billing counter directly we can go on billing counter. We need to stand in a queue में. After billing counter, he will directly do a bill or he will do multiple aspects. मतलब example he scan. Then he will count also in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is process. Okay, now done. Okay, he hand over a carry back to you. Now can you move out? No. Okay, then there will be a security guard who will be, while going outside, he will ask for a receipt and he will stamp it. Everybody clear? This is what process. Can anybody define me what is a process? Set of activities. ठीक है मैडम तोड़. Okay, IS का compensate किया. You compensate for IS. Set of activities. Other set of activities. What is exactly a process? Process मतलब क्या? Set of activities एक हो गया. Set of activities उसके अलावा? हाँ? To accomplish a common goal. बच गया तू. सब बैठे हुए इसीलिए. To accomplish a common goal. मेरा ही चिपका रहा है. He's again. My question is, what is the process? It is a set of activities, again, more of a sequence of activities or sequence of events. A set of activities is very clear, but along with that one word is there, sequence. There is always a sequence in process. Process does not go with an ad hoc. It always go in sequence. Let understand एक छोटा सा process I am discussing, and this process you need to shift in your penetrate in your system. Okay, sir. While purchase process, I am discussing which process? Purchase. Please understand, purchase process is basically a process where organization will do what? Okay, first there will be a purchase requisition. There will be a purchase requisition. Purchase requisition is a particular document which is given by production department to purchase department. By saying that this inventory is over, please ask for this inventory. This is called purchase requisition. Who gives this? Production to purchase. Production to purchase. After that, purchase department will do what? He will directly order. No, quotation. But before quotation also, one more important element is basically he will check whether the inventory is available with the inventory department. See, production department is separate department. Production department is separate. But inventory department is also separate. Who will check whether it is available in inventory or not? Purchase. Purchase will check, अरे यार, whether it is available with us or not. Let's see. Check करते. भारत माता की जय. Everybody clear? Okay. इसके बाद, okay, that is called evaluation of purchase requisition. What is called evaluation of purchase requisition. Third point. Now, if it is not available, if it is available, then the answer is over. If it is not available, then I will call for quotations. These are vendors. I call for quotation. Okay. Third point is quotation. Okay. Now tell me quotation. Okay. Will I receive quotation? So third point is request for quotation. Third point is request for. Third point is request for. Fourth point is evaluation of quotation. Okay, I received 4 quotation, 5 quotation, 6 quotation. Okay, I will be evaluating that 6 quotation. Are you getting the point? So evaluation of quotation. Jepa kya malik? Okay, evaluation of quotation. Now tell me, evaluation of quotation means what? Choosing the best. Choosing the best out of 6. I will be selecting one. Okay, to one finalize किया, उसको कैसे मालूम पड़ेगा finalize हुआ है? It is finalized. I will intimate, but how I will intimate? Order, purchase order. It will be a purchase order, purchase order. Okay, everybody clear? तो मेरे को बताओ, what are the 5 steps? 5 process. Process कौन सा है? एक ही process है, purchase. But what 5 sequence of activities? What are the set of activities? What are the 5 set of activities? 5. Purchase requisition. Okay, second, evaluation. Third, quotation. Evaluation, purchase order. Everybody clear, Malik? This and make sure this. Sir, what if in my organization some other way happens? It may happen, but we need to discuss what has been explained by ICI. We need to understand what explained by ICI. तो ICI जैसा explain कर रही है वही अपन रटेंगे और उसी को याद रखेंगे. But nevertheless, मेरे ख्याल से समझ में आया what is the process? Give me one answer of process. Process मतलब क्या? Sequence of activities or set of activities. Okay, जिसकी वजह से भाई साहब ने बोला what accomplish common goal. Accomplish common goal. Atma clear? That is what we will be discussing. Is that point clear? Example of purchase process. Example of process कौन सा है अपन? Which example we have discussed? Purchase. And one more thing. I have some one more my weakness. One weakness of mine is I speak थोड़ा सा fast because that is my habit. And that is why revision takes place in 1.5 hours. Because of that speed. But that is what my habit. But I will ensure वो आपके दिमाग में जाता है. So by chance if anything gone about, don't worry. I repeat multiple times. You will come to know. Okay, don't worry. मतलब ऐसा नहीं होगा कि done खत्म है. So you tell. I repeat many times. You understood? मतलब if by chance you are somewhere else and I reach Hyderabad, you are still at Shamshanabad. It may happen. Okay, so it may happen. Don't worry. I will come back again to Shamshanabad because my speed is good. Okay, so I'll come back to Shamshanabad and take you to Hyderabad. So I do think clear. So if I ऐसा है एक habit है, but मेरे को and I know this. And every time in SM also you'll study that weakness should be converted into strength. Okay, but I don't modify myself. This is what I told you in morning. So I convert that self in strength. So how this I convert it into strength? By repeating. So this is how I can overcome my weakness. So that's what exactly I am telling you. But don't worry about the thing. Okay, आपको सब झेपेगा. The only thing is when I am into content, I am very hyper, and that is my physiological nature. Okay. परचेज। अरे डरोगे डरोगे, अरे अभी तो शुरुआत है यार, डे 1 है, डे 1 का भी 5 डे है, पहला 5 डे, 5 मतलब स्टार्ट है रे, हाँ इंट्रोडक्शन है, अंडरस्टैंड है, यू विल एक्चुअल टेरर टेरर, टीजर टीजर, आज टीजर है, कल ट्रेलर होगा, टीजर है। तो what is the process? Set or sequence of activity, set or sequence of activity. Which example of process we have discussed? Purchase. And what is the example of that purchase ka process? 5 steps. What are the 5 steps? Purchase requisition, evaluation, quotation, evaluation, purchase order. Purchase order finalizing. Is that clear? आगे भी है, but right now I require this much only. Okay, once we enter into the question will come to know. But right now basics is ready. Okay, help me out. Purchase requisition. Okay, understand, understand. Okay, this particular department is production department. This is particularly inventory, and these are vendors. I am told purchase. Now tell me, production department will give me, how they will give me? Okay, on email or with on paper? Email. Why email? It can be anything. It can be either manual or automated. Manual or, let understand one thing. Kaan khule, everybody. Okay, purchase production department give me a requisition. After looking at requisition, I ask inventory department, inventory, please check whether this is available in inventory. Inventory bola, not available. Then only we can go here. If it is available, inventory not available. Okay, then I signed purchase requisition, and based on requisition, I asked for quotation. I received 6 quotation, and out of 6 quotation, I evaluated. Okay, I did on manually basis. Can this be done with automation? How? Example of automation. Give me an answer. I will be expecting some answer. Wrong bhi raha to kya hai yaar? I will be there for correcting na. Explain. What is the what is exactly? Because this is exactly where our starting point will start, and this is where exactly you will understand what is the difference between your understanding EIS and actually linking EIS. Okay, मेरे को बताओ automation करना means what? Is using artificial intelligence. कैसे use करेगा? Give me an example ना. ठीक है, तो सॉफ्टवेयर करेगा। उससे अच्छा बेसिक ऑटोमेशन जो मैनुअल में है, मेरे को बताओ मैनुअल में आ रहा है, थिंक लॉजिकली, मैनुअल में आ रहा है, शी इज कमिंग टू मी, शी इज टेकिंग मैनुअल पेपर्स, ओके, रेदर देन, ओके, कैन शी गिव मी एन ईमेल, मतलब व्हाटएवर पेपर शी विल स्कैन एंड शूट मी एन ईमेल, ओके, विद दिस ईमेल कैन आई गिव द बैक द ईमेल टू इन्वेंटरी विल गिव मी वंस अगेन ईमेल अपडेट्स, एंड आफ्टर दैट ईमेल अपडेट्स विल आई सेंड द ऑल ईमेल अपडेट टू माय सेलर्स, vendors, and vendor will give all quotations on email. This is what we called automation. Earlier one was manual. This is okay. Tell me which should be preferred. Why? Time will saved, cost will saved, accuracy will be more. See, understand, whatever quotation, whatever she had sent the requirement, exact requirement will go to them. The accuracy will be more. Okay, the time will be more. Time will be saved. Cost will be saved. This is exactly what we need to understand from chapter 1. Chapter 1 is business process automation. Chapter 1 is business process automation. Business process automation. Okay. Please do understand, whenever we do any process, whenever we do anything, okay, again I am telling you, next 1 hour you just involved with me to understand. Today only will complete only one question. Our question will be completed only one question today. Okay, but our concept definitely baap, matlab second day, third day, fourth day, every day your concept will be from today only. Okay, once again I am telling you clearly. Okay, business process automation. So earlier, can business process be manual? Can business process be automated? What is the difference? Automation समझ में आया? So automation, can it save a time? Automation, can it save a cost? Okay, the automation can ensure for accuracy. Yes, these are the things for automation. Chapter 1 explain you that business process automation. Chapter 1 का नाम बताइए मालिक, आप लिखिए मत कुछ भी, आप ये मेरे साथ सुनिए, nothing to be written. अगर आपको लिखना है, you write it later on. Right now, please be with me only. BPA, BPA का full form, business process automation. Okay, do you think every business does have a risk? Example, okay, tell me from student point of view, what is the risk for me in the class or on virtual element? What is the risk? Power cut, ठीक है, we have discussed this risk directly, but to be very precise, from student point of view, power cut is not there. Student point of view नहीं है, but from business point of view, my power cut is disruption in lecture availability. Student point of view, can there be an unauthorized access. Can there be unauthorized access, Malik? In this, मेरे को बताओ क्या ऐसा हो सकता है? There may be some student. अभी ठीक है यार, you may think about this. Think about 600 admissions. 600, okay, is entering from 2 gates only. You imagine, can there be a person like this who is showing the receipt to Huli or Sai, okay, and one person, okay, somebody entering? Can there be a possibility? Yes. Arey bhai, it is a 600 and they cannot delay one receipt. This is possible only when the crowd is low. In 600, if I need to start a batch at 7, okay, everybody will not start at 5 o'clock. No, ek receipt dikhao, ek receipt then enter. Everybody will come at 6:45 only. 6:45, 6:50. Because showing a receipt, you will come at 5 o'clock. So how it happens? Imagine the flow. In that, can there be a chance of unauthorized access? Okay, so do you think I need to manage that? Every business process have a risk, and that risk to manage is managed by control. Okay, there is always a risk and there is always a control. A best example to understand. Tell me, okay, how will I ensure that in this room, okay, only there is authorized access? Biometric can be there, or if I need to go with the manual, then okay, attendance system can be there, or Huli standing and Huli or Sai standing and Sai bowling receipt dikhao, and then only is allowing you to enter. Are you getting the concept? Okay, now imagine karo. Okay, so please understand. Unauthorized access hona, unauthorized access is a risk. How I am mitigating the risk? Huli is standing. How is I'm mitigating risk? Huli is standing. Mitigating मतलब risk कम कर रहा हूं. मेरे को बताओ, Huli खड़े रहने के बाद, if Huli stands and you check the receipt, do you think 100% unauthorized access will be avoided? Therefore, Huli does not eliminate the risk. Huli mitigate the risk. There are two words. What are the two words, beta? Eliminating and mitigating. What I use the word? Mitigating. Because even if Huli stands, again focus on the logic. Okay, so think about 600 students. 600 students sitting in a class, and Huli can only mitigate. It cannot eliminate. Okay, but my question again comes into picture very, very clearly. Okay, do you think every business will have a risk? Now we can discuss many types of risk. Okay, so right now I'm not into risk, but logically you understood. Okay, the risk क्या है? Even okay, power failure is a risk. We understood. Power failure की वजह से क्या impact हुआ? Time गया क्या हुआ? Availability. Okay, think logically. Think from your point of view. My point of view think है. Your point of view think. Okay, had you paid for the services? Na. And the services are not available. Are you getting the point? Okay, you paid for the services and the service is not available is also a risk. If I am unable to give a services to the student, okay, मेरे angle से ठीक है, student के angle से it is a risk, and I need to understand कि customer का risk should not be maximum, it should be minimum. And how will I mitigate? Okay, for example, backup power supply, or suppose a power supply आज कट ही जाता, taking additional classes or taking one to lecture extra. नहीं समझा? Understood? Everybody, this is exactly what you need to understand. तो मेरा question है, is there a risk? And the risk should be mitigated. तो mitigated किससे करते हैं अपन? Control. Risk should be managed, पर अभी के लिए word याद रखो, risk should be mitigated. So how will mitigate the risk? Controls. Example of control? Huli, biometric, one more, UPS बोलते हैं ना इसको, क्या बोलते हैं? Inverter. We are not aware about this thing. We stay in Mumbai na. In Mumbai, light never goes. If light goes, so it is a Diwali for us. Seriously, whenever Mumbai में light जब जाती है, whenever light goes ना, we always shout, oh man, it's the best day for us. Okay, छुट्टी मिला. Mumbai, there is no concept. In Pune, इधर भी light जाता है. Frequently जाता है. भाई जाता है. I've seen. अभी नहीं जाता है. मंथली जाता होगा? मंथली? हमारा मंथली भी नहीं जाता. ईयरली भी नहीं जाता. Okay. इसका मतलब I am not discriminating between Mumbai and Pune or Hyderabad. Please understand. I'm just telling you, man. Resource man, Mumbai man. अरे हैदराबाद भी तोड़ है ना, तो मैं क्या इधर गोटे खेलना है? हैदराबाद तोड़ है इसलिए आई एम देयर ना. या मैन. Otherwise, I would have mentioned मतलब other state ना. हैदराबाद तोड़ man. That's a different feeling. Necklace Road give different feeling. Lumni Park, NTR Garden. different feeling है मैंने हैदराबाद different feeling but light अब मेरे को बताओ light को निकालने के लिए what is the control mitigate कैसे कर रहे हो you have an inverter UPS we say UPS uninterrupted power supply uninterrupted UPS uninterrupted power supply you say inverter but actually what is UPS uninterrupted मतलब it has a battery na to sustain for half an hour 2 hours like this that is called UPS uninterrupted power supply if continuous power supply is there if power is gone then it is called generators okay so AC के लिए बाजू में some इधर नहीं लगा हुआ है but light fluctuation is there मालूम है ना if fluctuation is there तो some डब्बा is there beside AC okay stabilizers these are what these are control to mitigate the risk so every business this is also example of whatever I am discussing I am not discussing outside the example no? Right now I am in EIS only exactly this is syllabus of EIS okay because we require a computer systems and if light is not available computer system is down imagine Google is down and saying you play अरे हमारे इधर light is not there रे you search on Google whether light is there on Google or not ऐसा नहीं होगा ना you imagine Google perception you imagine the Google का goodwill you imagine Facebook and Instagram का goodwill okay light is not there weekly one Sunday will take you off okay you start Instagram oh sorry we are off oh Sunday availability the thing should be available so this risk mitigation chapter 1 is a very thorough chapter from your knowledge point of view first of all it helps you to understand how business process should be automated how business process should be first thing how business process should be automated everybody clear and second point along with it also it explain what are the risks there and what are the controls risk kya hai controls kya hai this is also it explains what are the risks and what are the controls everybody clear so chapter 1 mere ko batao what are the things you will come to know what are the things as you visualize chapter 1 what are the things come to know first we'll study about automation second we'll study about risk third we'll study about control everybody clear and should we take care about compliance also compliance what we need to compliance means what following rules and can we develop a software for anything can we automate anything no there will be certain requirement for compliance there will be certain requirement for compliance so refer compliance so chapter 1 whenever you start with chapter 1 will not be our starting point don't worry but chapter 1 whenever we start chapter 1 okay 4 things should come in mind what are the 4 things automation risk control compliance and if you have a control and here once we clear with the chart we are clear with the chart then you have subcharts so you will come to know the scope of every chapter and every lecture okay so just I ensured matlab ye point was to explain you how I structure the lecture my lecture how it will be structured every time it will be a chart and in chart okay you will be knowing the things what are the things to be done and then you will focus on content okay please understand purchase production department this is which inventory and this is vendors please understand you did automation it was very good automation was very correct please understand kaan khule everybody listen here she mailed me at 11 o'clock at 11 o'clock she mailed me that we require inventory I was with some other work okay I was looking at some other task so it got delayed probably at after lunch I saw that mail it happens I would be in some other every time I will not be watching email okay at 12 or 2 o'clock I watched the email and then I came to know oh my god this was inventory and then at 2 o'clock I told them okay bhai please check it out whether inventory is available now inventory department will be having example our inventory department is very large department we have across country inventories we have across country example we have 80 branches of inventory management 80 branches big business model example Hyderabad is there Mumbai is there now when the inventory department checks they will not directly check only in Hyderabad okay he will verify in Mumbai Kolkata everywhere okay then at 5 o'clock when I send 3 o'clock when I send him the proposal means whether inventory is available he can't explain me in a day it will take a day time for him to check inventory and other things every day you are getting the concept next day morning I received that okay the inventory is not available next day morning approximately 2 o'clock afternoon 2 o'clock I received and after how many hours 24 hours I received that inventory is not available Atma clear after 2 o'clock I sent them a proposal okay the proposal do you think they will check a proposal immediately It will take a time, and again 2 days again or took proposal anime, and then again it came to me for evaluation. After evaluation, it took again time, and again it's going back to the point. But did automation was there? Was automation there? What is the reason for automation, Malik? What is the reason for automation, Malik? Okay, efficiency, फटाफट करना था, time बचाना था, cost saving was there, accuracy was there. Okay, now understand this logic behind it. What chapter to focus on? What is the difference between chapter 1 and chapter 2? Chapter 1 and chapter 2 is should be very clear. Chapter 1 was on basically automation. Chapter 2 is about integration. Chapter 2 is about integration. Don't go with the name of chapter 2. Chapter 2 के नाम से कोई लेना नहीं है. But chapter 2 is more about integration. What is exactly integration means? Every sound here, if you shift this concept, your मतलब tomorrow morning या मतलब पूरा lecture गया. Okay, so you stay with me. Okay, integration means, okay, our software will be like this. What I told, our software. It can be AI, artificial intelligence, it can be machine learning, it can be anything. That doesn't make a sense right now. My question is, our software will be like this. She posted at 11 o'clock. Okay, by she require inventory. It will come to me, but at the same time, it will not directly come to me. Our software will ensure it will go to which department? And inventory department where Jesse should hoga, it will ensure already 80 branches have stored their inventory data. Software itself will analyze that data. Software itself will analyze that data. Are you getting the concept? There is our software will be capable to doing this. Okay, yes, software will analyze. Oh, inventory is there. In 15 minutes, I will get that inventory is not available. Imagine you are ordering on Amazon. Amazon पे तुमने order किया. You order something on Amazon. Okay, don't you think the inventory should be available there? What if you order and then inventory is not available? Software check. नहीं पर वो out of stock कब बताता है वो. It shows or not out of stock. But once you order the inventory, don't you think it does checking? Now imagine I order for one phone. At the same time, this punter also ordered for one phone. And it was having inventory only one phone. Imagine the things. Okay, once I order, immediately it allocate that phone to me. And when he starts ordering, it will show out of stock. This is done by whom? Human being or software? Integration. Integration. This is integration. What I am telling you. See, understand, chapter 1 is more on automation. Chapter 2 is more on integration. Integration, you got the point of integration. Yani, tell me, when purchase equation come, immediately evaluation will be done. It will not take, if you remember, okay, before few minutes, it would take 1 day. Now, can we say this 1 day? This is saved because of integration, not because of automation. Automation was for efficiency. Integration is more efficient. So, समझ में आ रहा है मालिक? Integration is more efficient. भारत माता की जय. Everybody clear, मालिक? Okay, I understand. Now imagine. Okay, at 11 o'clock she ordered. बोला भाई purchase equation. Okay, 11:15 I was there कि purchase equation में inventory नहीं है. 11:15. Okay, I will send this everything to suppliers. My suppliers. Because I am having ARP, suppliers are bound to have this system. Then only my system will work, na. Supplier, this will improve my supplier performance. If she says, no, I will do accordingly. Tata, bye. Okay, 5 suppliers are there. Because of this. So now suppliers are bound to take this as and when come because software will update them. Now example, okay, if he orders pen drive on my website, atacademy.co.in or this live lecture on atacademy.co.in. Okay, how will I come to know that lecture is there? Somebody has ordered. Because of integration. Okay, once order is put up in website, immediately I get the detail. Immediately my backup team get a detail. Immediately my books team get a detail. मेरे को डिटेल में एक ही डिटेल में इंटरेस्ट है पैसा. Okay, मॉनिटरी हाउ मच अमाउंट केम. Okay, बैकअप टीम को डिटेल है, इनको सीरियल की भेजना, सीरियल की एन ईमेल, एंड बुक डिस्पैच टीम विल बी हैविंग. Okay, so imagine, please understand difference between chapter 1 and 2. Chapter 1 was automation. Okay, using computers. Chapter 2 is making computer optimally use. Optimal use. Are you are costing first day lecture? Okay, EOQ. You are focusing on optimum utilization. Okay, है ना, costing में पड़ेगा नहीं. Optimum utilization of resources, and that is exactly chapter 2 does. Please make it clear. Chapter 1 and chapter 2. Chapter 1 was for other benefits. Chapter 2 is for optimum utilization of resources. resources I can use for other purpose, na then. Waiting for one day and so on. Are you getting the concept? That is chapter 2. Chapter 2 is about automation or integration. Integration. Chapter 1 is about automation. These are the two things which you will do. I don't think samajh mein aaya, Malik? So chapter 2. But chapter 2 name is financial and accounting system. Financial and accounting system. Sir, why its name is financial accounting system and it will focus on integration? Let me give you a clear idea. Okay, मेरे को बताओ. Do you think what is the meaning of integration? Can anybody elaborate? What is the meaning of integration? Combine करना मतलब क्या integrate करना हमें? Process. Okay, a process combine, all process are integrated. Okay, so do you think which department is integrated? Purchase. Purchase department, my department is integrated. Now my question is, okay, think logically. If I raise purchase order or I raise purchase invoice, do you think that purchase invoice ka payment will be done by me or accounts team? So how accounts team will come to know that this particular purchase invoice is raised? Are you getting the point? You imagine the resources optimally. Otherwise, what will happen? You will give purchase invoice to me. I will give to one more department. He is account department. Account department, please, iska payment kar do. Then account department will identify your bank and other things, and they will do the payment. Atma clear hai? Now help me out. After integration, what will happen? After integration, as soon as purchase invoice is raised by you, this will come to me as well as at the same time it will shoot up to this person. समझ में आया? Which department? Accounts. Okay, are you getting the point? Now my question, think logically. Human resource salary calculation will be done by which team? You are aware about HR? HR is aware? Okay, the salary will be calculated by HR, but paid by accounts. Account paid by HR नहीं, paid by accounts थोड़े भाई. सारा पैसे का हिसाब. All money हिसाब means hisab means whatever. Telugu mein I don't know. Telugu hisab means calculations. Lekha. All accounts lekha. All accounts lekha will be done automation. Okay, but to the everything will be done by accounts lekha. Everything will be done by lekha. Okay, everything. So imagine HR calculation will be done by accounts lekha mat bolna. HR, but paid by lekha. Okay, production is done by this, but who will tell how much finished goods have been developed or not? Production बताएगा, inventory के पास आएगा. Okay, यानी help me out. Production के पास finished goods ready, so they will tell to inventory. Okay, so अब मेरे को बताओ ये बोल जाके think logically. Will they go there and say my inventory is ready? System. We need to develop that system, integration system. Now I can just give one more example. Okay, so you can imagine this one. This imagination can be one of the best. Okay, so imagine 2 days production के लिए required है. I require how many days to produce? 2 days. Okay, now customer order is there. Imagine customer order is there and 2 days production is done. After 2 days, okay, the goods are ready and in warehouse. Goods are where? Warehouse. Now think logically. When goods are in warehouse, okay, now I should update logistic na. You take the goods and deliver to customer. Okay, but logistic was busy with something else on that day. Okay, delay होएगा. Now imagine if our integration is there, when our order comes only that day, production came to know that order आया है, production will start, and at the same time, logistic comes to know that after 2 days. This is what happened with integration. Are you getting the visualization that what will happen with integration? See, automation is basically, then you may ask me the question, sir, what is the difference between automation and integration? I'll tell you just only one thing. Okay, manual to computerized is automation, but optimal utilization of resources is integration. You imagine the resources क्या optimally use किया है? You are not, which cost will be reduced? Inventory carrying cost. Logistic अगर उसी दिन मिलता है आत्मा, logistic if I get on the same day, can I save the inventory carrying cost? If I am not getting on the same day, which cost is increased? Carrying cost. भारत माता की जय. है ना? पक्का समझ में आ रहा है? So tell me, should we go ahead with integration or not? Pakka. Top U is a very small organization. Do you think integration required? That's what exactly you need to understand. Okay, so do you attendance? Give me an example. Attendance. Do you think top U they're having only 5 employees or 10 employees? Do you think attendance? Okay, biometric should be done or manual is okay? Okay, na? Okay, 500 employees. Biometric or automation? Automation. So when please understand. एक basic example. ठीक है? Okay, think logically. I am having already iPhone 13. वैसे भी I was not an iPhone lover. This is one of my friend of Pune, who is again very big Jhandu Bam. Okay, Prashant sir. Prashant Sada is a good friend of mine. Prashant Sada and Vinod Reddy, these are two close friends. फ्रेंड मतलब फ्रेंड ऐसे है कि मतलब कुछ भी कर सकते हैं. And Prashant some fine day adopted my philosophy, and one fine day he brought 3 iPhone. One gave to me and one to Vinod and one for him. And we all 3 took to iPhone. Before that, I was only on Samsung. I was a loyal fan of Samsung. Okay, across India, any phone, again, very premium phone, or any phone which launched of Samsung will be with me. That's for sure. Okay, I spent handsomely on this thing because this is what I think. मेरा पैसा मेरा point तोड़ करते हैं. तो एक मैं शिफ्ट हुआ आईफोन पे, ठीक है, व्हाटएवर. पहले ये आता था. अब मेरा क्वेश्चन है, आईफोन 13 है मेरे पास, आईफोन 13 मिनी है, एंड अभी मेरे को नहीं लगता कि मेरे लाइफ में भी चेंज करूंगा. इतना छोटा फोन, इतना क्यूट फोन, इतना हैंडी फोन, वेरी हैंडी, मतलब इतना स्मॉल फोन, यू कांट इमेजिन ऑल्सो. मतलब वो निकलने के बाद तो ये इट्स वेरी वेरी हैंडी. बट इमेजिन आईफोन 14 आया. शुड आई परचेज आईफोन 14 नाउ? आईफोन 14 आया, शुड आई परचेज? बजट इज नॉट ए कंस्ट्रेंट, डोंट वरी. ओके, जितना है उतना आईफोन आ जाएगा. बजट इज नॉट ए कंस्ट्रेंट. ओके, पूना केस में तो आ जाता, कोई टेंशन नहीं है. बजट इज नॉट ए कंस्ट्रेंट. तो मेरे को बताओ, शुड आई परचेज आईफोन 14? आईफोन 13 इज देयर विद मी. नो, क्या मैडम? शुड आई, मैं अब टेक्नोलॉजी से अपडेटेड नहीं रहना चाहिए मैंने? तो मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ, 14 आया, 14 लिया, आई परचेज 14, देन 15 आया, शुड आई परचेज 15? Please make it sure, keep this philosophy very clearly for EIS. For EIS, again I'm telling you, for EIS. When you should invest in technology, when you should invest in only if it is required by business. Okay, think practically. Okay, business, IT should align with business or business should align with IT? IT should align with it, as per business. Okay, IT के हिसाब से business नहीं चालू करने का. First decide IT, then we'll do business. ऐसा है क्या? First decide business, then we'll use IT. नहीं समझा? Understood? मैडम पक्का? Okay, तो मेरे को बताइए, everybody? हाँ या ना? Okay, तो मेरे को बताओ. Okay, अब मेरे को बताओ, if I'm having 5 employees, okay, the automation should be done or not? No, जरूरत नहीं है, मैनुअल में हो जाता ना. 5,000 employees. Automation. Is the point clear? So give me when you should invest in IT? When it is required by business. When it is required by, और ये एक्शन याद रखो. IT should align with business or business should align with IT? IT should align with business. Principally दिमाग में बिठाना ना भाई. At least 3 months. बाद में छोड़ 3 months लॉजिक याद रखना. IT should align with business. तो मेरा क्वेश्चन है, ओके, पहला पॉइंट तो मैंने आपको बता दिया, BPA. मेरे ख्याल से फर्स्ट पॉइंट यू आर ऑलरेडी क्लियर. BPA इज क्लियर. ऑटोमेशन, when you should automate, when it is required. Example now, okay, I'm having 5 employees. Don't automate. Because automation will be having more cost. It's not worth also, na? Because in 5 error के chances कम है. Error chances will be less. Accuracy will be more only, na? 5 है ना यार. लेकिन 5,000. First chapter में clear. When should be automated? Required. So second point में integration कब करना चाहिए? When it is required. So sir, this integration is required when you have multiple branches. This integration is not required when you have only one branch, you are managing departments individually, it's okay. But when you go out larger business, example, okay, think logically, now I am doing the business across India. Okay, by selling pen drives, okay, I need an integration. Okay, Chiranjeev sir is doing a business across India, he need an integration. Integration means what? Whenever order comes, he should know. My team should know. My team should know. Okay, at the same time, my courier partner should know that tomorrow you need to take this couriers. Are you getting the integration, level of integration? And how much integration you do, it's your call. But when you should integrate, when it is required. If it is a small, मेरे को small shop, integration या non-integration? Non-integration. Okay, so integration भी कब करना चाहिए? When it is required. So we'll understand this scenario. But this concept, I do think मेरे ख्याल से दोनों में difference करने आ गया? पक्का? Automation and integration, both are same or different? Different. Okay, so definitely without automation, no integration. That for sure. Base यही है. If you don't do chapter 1, chapter 2 cannot be processed. Yani for integration you require, think logically, when she order at the same time it should be there. समझ में आया? So you require automation, but please understand automation, it may happen that your business may be automated, but not. But if your business is integrated, 100% automated. भारत माता की है. Everybody clear? हमारे ख्याल से base ready मालिक? पक्का ना? हमने को तोड़ चाहिए. I require this answer and I require this answer तोड़ effectively man. Okay. इसको हम बोलते हैं word ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. Enterprise Resource Planning. नाम क्या है? What is the name? Enterprise Resource का plan. Enterprise Resource Plan. Please understand, it is nothing to do with software. Our syllabus is more of system. Resource को plan करो. What you study in costing, you study individual chapter. You will be studying here costing only. But it is a combination of resource. In costing, you studied only by EOQ. Either EOQ nahi. Start to end. Because we are focusing on system. We require system to be developed. Everybody clear? Bharat Mata ki jai. Jai pa kya? Okay, so याद रखना. तो second chapter में we will study about what? Integration. But integration को नाम क्या बोलते हैं? नहीं, financial chapter नाम नहीं रहा है. ERP. ERP full form, Enterprise Resource. Give me an answer. Enterprise Resource Planning does it have a IT word? It is a Enterprise Resource Planning. It is a costing word. Resource Planning. In which syllabus you did resource planning? Costing. If you are not aware of costing, then I will tell you costing. Okay? I am telling the final answer. Okay, so chapter 2 is about ERP. But ERP का और एक नाम? Financial accounting से chapter का नाम छोड़ रहा है? Integrated. If I say you integrate system, means ERP. If I say you ERP, clear? Okay, when you should do integration? When is required? Means can there be without integration also? These systems are called non-integrated system. This system, Malik? Non-integrated. Tomorrow by 11 o'clock we'll be on to this only. 10:30 we'll be discussing this only. So make it sure. Okay, integrated, non-integrated. Which should be there? Whichever is required. Perfect. This answer should be yours. Whenever I ask you, complete EIS only. Yeah? Now the biggest problem will be, we are completely every pura din you will be interacting with me only. So you may do the mashup. Okay, don't create a mashup. Okay, so keep the things EIS of EIS, keep the things of SM, keep the things in audit. And again I'm making clear. See, how many levels of management are there? 3. Okay, so tomorrow at 11:30 we'll understand in SM this concept does not work. You need to be very clear. And that's the basic problem. Now when we study, we interpret the same way what we understood. But this is not exactly what you need to understand. You need to understand from a strategic point of view. So make it sure. Okay, either top, middle, lower चलता. SM में वो नहीं चलता. Okay, discuss करेंगे. But nevertheless, पहले जो दो point clear. Everybody. So first chapter 2. Chapter 2 होने के बाद आता है one of the blunder chapter, that is called chapter 3B. 3. 3 is. Okay. If you remember IS, what is the full form of IS? Information system. बोलिए ना मैडम. Tell me ना. Full form of IS. बोला ना मैं full form of IS. Information system and its components. Okay, what are the systems and what are its components? This is our syllabus of chapter 3. But again, before you conclude, हर components answer, ठीक है, 5 answer है. But let me conclude it. Chapter 3 is not so small how it is visualized. It is one of the biggest blunder again. Chapter 3 is basically focusing on, please understand. Okay, एकदम आराम से. IS, C and A. इसका. If you are aware, EIS came in its syllabus. Before EIS, it was IT, and in CA final there was syllabus ISKA, which was removed. That I was a brand, मतलब that time अपन थोड़ा brand, जो I was a brand of ISKA. मतलब across country, if anybody recognize Amit Tated, it was because of ISKA only. If anybody knows Amit Tated, it was because of ISKA only. That was scrapped. Institute scrapped in final, and that brought that exactly syllabus in EIS, intermediate. So your chapter 3 is actually ISKA. What is this chapter 3? ISKA means what? ISKA, IS means full form. Information system. C means control, and A means audit. यानी chapter 3 you will focus on three things. One is IS के component क्या है? What are the IS component? Second, what are the controls on this IS? And one third is audit. Everybody clear? These are three portions where you will be focusing on. Therefore, chapter 3 will divide into three parts. One will be 3A, 3B, and 3C. Everybody clear, Malik? Okay, so 3A, 3B, and 3C. Okay, this is how chapter 3 is divided. Is that point clear? Okay, so chapter 3A is about IS components. 3B is about controls, and 3C is about audit. Is that point clear? Okay, so in audit, when we're discussing about 3C, 3C is one of the portion. The 3C will divide portion into two parts, where one of the portion will do in class, one of the portion I will tell you to study. Why? I will not study anything new. It is risk management because it is a copy paste of 3B. I will tell you how. So one portion, okay, I don't do in class, okay, and that portion is 3C ka one portion. 3C complete name. 3C will divide into portion. So I will discuss that one. Okay, how will it goes ahead? So 3C, there are two portions. One portion will be 3C ka a concept of audit, and 3C ka one concept is audit of controls. So altogether 3B you are studying controls. In 3C you will have the similar thing. Okay, we'll discuss that one. Okay, दो point में 3C पे आने बाद. But ये point पे जहाँ पर आपको पढ़ना पड़ता है वापस. You need to study at home. 3C वाला point. मतलब other than that. Okay, 3A, 3B, 3C. Okay, chapter, good chapter. Okay, but I'm telling you very small questions, but cumbersome. Cumbersome why? Because number of questions are more. Questions are very small. If you ask me answer क्या है sir? Answer बहुत छोटे छोटे है. Answer क्या है? बहुत छोटे छोटे है. But problem क्या है? Problem is number of questions. Volume. Volume is high. So that is only the thing you need to take care about 3B. 3A, okay, manageable हो जाएगा. 3C जो portion I will tell you to study, manageable. बस कोई टेंशन नहीं. Only the concern will be 3B. Make sure ये 3B. Again I'm telling you our class is done. उसके बाद also you'll मतलब revise करते वक्त there will be a point. So here I will tell you to take the risk. Those who are giving both the groups can take this risk easily. Those who are giving only one group, okay, try to complete. If नहीं हो रहा है, तो you can take a risk. But ये point है, ये portion है where I can tell you the risk. Okay, then I will give you a पूरा point why we should take a risk. ऐसा नहीं कुछ भी मत पढ़ो. And मैं कब पढ़ने बोल रहा हूँ? After class. मतलब you have done already once. Okay, see at the end of the second revision, third revision, you need to do or not? एक class के बाद सीधा exam. Yes, you will do revision, na? You will study, na? Why if after class you are thinking of examination, then I need to rethink for myself. What kind of person I am, man? After class he is going directly to sit the examination. ऐसा नहीं होगा. Revision करना पड़ेगा. Revision करते वक्त, okay, you need to skip something. Then it is called a revision. तो क्या रहेगा? I will tell you in 3B where this can be taken. Okay. 3B, chapter 3 is done. 3 में क्या क्या पढ़ना है मेरे को बताओ? 3A, 3B, 3C. 3A कौन सा? Information system. 3B. 3A में क्या है? Information system components. Information system. यानी chapter 3 का नाम है. Chapter 3 का नाम है. That is only for one part. Whatever chapter 3 name is, that is only for one part. That is 3A. 3B is for, and 3C is for audit. Okay. Separate. No linkage between chapter 1 and chapter 2. Anyway, there is no linkage, but there is conceptual interlinking. I got the point, na? ऐसा नहीं है कि chapter ये पर linking is there every day. That for sure. Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is about two things. One is 4A and one is 4B. I'll divide those two parts directly. 4A and 4B. Sir, what is 4A and 4B? 4A and 4B. 4A is about e-commerce, m-commerce and something. Okay, e-commerce, m-commerce. मेरे ख्याल से आज के डेट में everybody is aware that everything business is done online. Okay, are we ordering on Amazon? Are we ordering on other websites? This is nothing but 4A. What are the types of digital money? How we order? Punch it. What are the risks there? What are the benefits to business? What are the components of e-commerce? How this e-commerce work? Very easy portion. One of the smallest portion again. Okay, there practically speaking, we will be completing this almost in one lecture. 4A. There are certain chapters where there are chapters which are blunder chapters. There are certain chapters which is very concise chapter. 4A, very good part for 4A. 4A के बाद there is called the concept of 4B. 4B is emerging technologies. 4B is about emerging technologies. Emerging technologies. Everybody clear? What is emerging technologies, Malik? Emerging technologies मतलब new technologies. For example of new technologies, okay, cloud computing, bring your own device, grid computing, blockchain. You may have heard about it. Doesn't matter, but new technology. Now the question comes, sir, is this theory? Is this theory for you? Is this technical? Answer is yes. Technology what है ना? But are you studying coding? You are studying a technology. Okay, where data can be stored, how it can be accessed, how it can be viewed, how it can be retrieved. This is something which will be understood in emerging technologies. Again, 100%. मतलब if you yourself you study this yourself, yeah, again directly you read now, it will be a complete bouncer or your interpretation will be something different. Concept, tone interpretation. I can bet. And this is done. Okay, that is done. Okay, then bring the chapter 5, and that is called CBS. CBS का full form is Core Banking System. Core Banking System. Where we'll be focusing on the banking environment, banking scenario. We'll be completely focusing on banking scenario. Okay, CBS is full form is, what is the full form of CBS? Core Banking System. Everybody clear, Malik? So that's it. Okay, these are the 5 chapters in our syllabus. Okay, what are the 5 chapters in our syllabus? Business process automation. Second, ERP or integration. Chapter name is financial and accounting system, but our main core concept is into ERP. Third point is IS and its components, and fourth concept is two parts में divide करोगे, e-commerce and emerging technologies. E-commerce is basically doing business online, and emerging technologies is new technologies, cloud, bring your device, green IT, blockchain, artificial intelligence, machine learning. Okay, what is an artificial intelligence? AI, robots. Human work को machine के through कराना. Whatever human does, if machine does, that is called AI. Whatever human does, machine does, that is called AI, artificial intelligence. Okay, actually I am main from Mumbai. Actually I am from main from Mumbai. Mainly from Mumbai, but in Pune also, because Pune I stayed a lot. Okay, so Pune में भी है, so backup home is there in Pune. Okay, so usually example right now I am Pune मेरा खत्म हो जाएगा, then I'll be back to Mumbai again. 3 months I'll be in Mumbai only. तो Pune house, अगर पुणे के घर देखे तो पुणे में धूल मिट्टी बहुत जबरदस्त है. So in Pune, okay, usually also अभी example अभी next 3-4 दिन के लिए if I go, I'll be alone only. मतलब ऐसा है. तो mop लिया हुआ है. Mop means झाड़ू पोछे वाली बाई की जगह there is a device, okay, which clean, sweep, सब कुछ करता है. Okay, वैक्यूम क्लीनर नहीं, वैक्यूम क्लीनर समथिंग, हाँ, डाउन गोल मॉप पर क्या वर्ड कुछ तो बोलता है, फॉरगॉट. हाँ, रोबो बोलते हैं ना. अरे यू स्टार्ट ऑटोमेट, मैं नाम भूल गया, बता था नाम बाद में, छोड़ रहे. नाम से इंटरेस्ट है कि कॉन्सेप्ट से इंटरेस्ट है? कॉन्सेप्ट. ओके, दैट इज झाड़ू वाली बाई, बट इलेक्ट्रॉनिकली. इलेक्ट्रॉनिक झाड़ू वाली बाई. ओके, ब्लैक कलर का डब्बा इधर, गोल डब्बा. हाँ, ओके, एंड इट इज हैविंग वन डॉक मींस इट्स होम चार्जिंग स्टेशन. गोज देयर, चार्ज, एंड देन जब वापस एक्टिवेट कर दिया, इट्स ऑन. दिस इज आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस replacing human works. Okay, now please understand this logic. Okay, if that mop I bring here, okay, आपको मतलब पहली बार है ना, हर जगह everywhere, थोड़ा सा पॉइंट, everywhere it will टक्कर मारेगा मतलब hit, it will every at first time when it will come ना, when it goes, suppose in this room I give a command to that mopper, okay, to clean it, it will definitely hit on that particular wall. 100% it will hit. But second day, it will not hit. Why? I guess it understood that here it is a problem and he keep that data in itself. Machine learning. Machine learning. Okay, artificial intelligence does have a machine learning concept. What is the artificial intelligence? Replacing you is artificial intelligence. But to learn that particular system is learning. Abhi now when I am at home, okay, matlab abhi idhar hu, even I can start that with Wi-Fi. Right now it is connected to my Wi-Fi because अभी मैं 10 days के बाद जाऊंगा, okay, सुधा तो धूल मिट रहेगा, तो I already there is there, Wi-Fi is there, okay, even in that dock it is having water and that phenyl and other things, तो वो उसके अंदर चला जाता है, insert कर लेता है, and it's just झाड़ू निकाल लेता है, पोछा मार लेता है, मतलब clean everything clean and come back to the dock. This is what exactly it does. Okay, so now please understand what is two things. Artificial intelligence is basically shifting human work to computer. And machine learning is that computer is learning without you telling him to configure. You are not configuring. How you learn? Abhi, example, if I tell Adi, matlab Aditya is my son, 4 years, 3.5 years son. I tell Adi, okay, don't put finger in that socket, shock lag jayega. Now he will put that finger inside. And after shock, he will not put. Learning. This is our learning. Nah? This is how you learn. The same things computer learns. Chapter 4B, this is the content. Artificial intelligence, machine learning. Sir, I am sitting right now here. Okay, can I connect that mop from here? Yes. Because how it is connected? I am having an app, mop app. Okay, that is of a particular app. Okay, I click on that app. Okay, it is connected to internet. Internet is connected to that main server computer system. And then it is Wi-Fi is on there. Wi-Fi is on there. It should be on. Then it connects to mop and I can give command and the mop can do anything. Now this is called IoT. Internet of Things. IoT. What is it called? Internet of Things. Sir, in Mumbai classroom, okay, cameras are there. In Mumbai classroom, cameras are there. Can I see that camera from here also? Internet of Things. Why? How it is possible? It is a thing. No person in Sai Ram is not sitting there. Huli is not sitting there and sending me a camera recording. Camera itself capture the data and send on the server, and accordingly I can access that. This is chapter 4B. Cloud, grid. Okay, so you may think it is a technological concept, but definitely I can bet, okay, it is more to learn at your end. Atma clear hai? Everybody? Okay, so all 5 chapters are clear at your end. Pakka samjha? Okay, so our starting chapter will be chapter 2. First, we'll start with chapter 2. Once we complete chapter 2, then we'll complete chapter 3A. Then we'll start with chapter 4B. Okay, so, chapter 1, chapter 5, and for 4A, 3B, and so on, depending on scenario. Okay, so there is no link of as such chapter, but definitely chapter 2 is linked with everyone. Therefore, chapter 2 agar pehle ho gaya, so things are, then we can start any of the chapter. One of the biggest chapter is chapter 2. Time consuming. Approximately 5 lectures order I may require with chapter 2. 4 to 5 lectures, chapter 2. Okay, other chapters are manageable. Agar main lengthy chapter ki baat karu, so chapter 2 is one of the lengthy chapter. Okay, chapter 4B is one of the lengthy chapter. Okay, chapter 4B we may require 3 or 4 lectures. ऐसे. तो अगर मैं देखूँ तो 50% time goes in chapter 2, chapter 4B. Okay, these 2 major chapter. Okay, and chapter 1, chapter 5, one of the smallest chapter. Chapter 1, chapter 5. Chapter 1 is basically hardly कुछ time नहीं लगेगा. Chapter 1 and chapter 5 के लिए hardly अपने लिए 2 lectures, 3 lectures, combination 5 lectures. These both chapters are there. Chapter 4 थे 1 lecture order, 4.5 hours, 4 to 5 hours. 5 hours का concept है, एक आध दिन plus minus करके वो chapter 4 खत्म होता है. And 3B is your pending for 2 lectures, 2 days, 2 दिन 3B जाता है and 1 day 3. This is how the things work. Okay, this is how your EIS का structure will go on. Okay, तो अपने all together structure में make sure अगर एक आध 1 odd day plus minus होता है तो just make it sure, don't kill me. This is very clear. I am very clear. I always unless until I don't get feedback, this is what my style is. I am into it only. And if any problem is there, do let me know. Do let Chiranjeev sir. Okay, दिमाग नहीं खराब करना with respect to time. Okay, आपको मैंने बता दिया end date 3 है. आई मेड यू क्लियर एंड डेट 3. ओके, 1 प्लस ऑड डे हो सकता है, बट अगर वो 4th हुआ तो 4th में जाएगा मुंबई, बट डे अटेंड करेगा. फिर आगे एक आध दिन प्लस माइनस, बट दैट विल नॉट बी मेजर पोर्शन. आप यू आर गेटिंग द पॉइंट. तो एक आध दिन प्लस माइनस होता है ना, तो मेरे गले पे कुछ चाकू मत रखना. मतलब डोंट पुट नाइफ ऑन माय थ्रोट. ओके, आई एम वेरी क्लियर विद दिस टर्मिनोलॉजी. हाँ, मतलब बिकॉज आई ऑलवेज हो गया. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं छुट्टी दूंगा, मैं ऐसा कुछ रहा. आई विल बी इन लेक्चर ओनली, बट ऐसा होता है ना, सी अंडरस्टैंड व्हाइल टीचिंग इट मे हैपन सम कॉन्सेप्ट. अब जो नॉर्मल कॉन्सेप्ट आई एम वेरी क्लियर कि भाई 80 वर्ड लगने वाले हैं, बट समटाइम इट गोज ऑन. कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट होते हैं जो तुमको नहीं समझ में, इट मे नॉट, यू डिडंट अंडरस्टूड एंड आई मे गो ऑन एक्सप्लेनिंग थोड़ा सा आगे. It may happen, but I can bet on this. Okay, whatever problems you, it may come in your mind. Okay, I'll be 100 steps ahead of it. I can bet. मतलब आपके दिमाग में आने के पहले वो आंसर आ जाएगा, that for sure. But the only thing is, just एक point है pattern. But ऐसा नहीं होगा कि थोड़ का 25, ऐसा नहीं. एक हाथ 2 दिन आगे पीछे. That's it. This is what a scenario will be there. Is that point clear? Okay, तो ये स्ट्रक्चर है. आप एक 10 मिनट का टाइम आउट ले लो, ब्रेक ले लो, और इसके बाद लेता हूँ. एंड आई विल बी, जितना जब तक आता है आई विल बी टेकिंग EIS ओनली. ठीक है, तुम नाश्ता वाश्ता करके आ जाओ ताकि तुमको सस्टेन हो जाए. ब्रेकफास्ट करके आ जाओ, देन वी सस्टेन. 10-15 मिनट्स का लॉजिक रखो. हाँ, चाय वाय सब बंद. आई ओनली, हेलो हेलो हेलो, आवाज आ रहा है ना? आवाज, हेलो हेलो। ओके मालिक। चलो स्टार्ट करें, कोई आने वाले बाकी है? 2 मिनट, ठीक। ओके मालिक, रिकॉर्डिंग स्टार्ट किए। ओके, तो वेलकम बैक मालिक। तो भारत माता की जय। मैंने आपको ऑलरेडी बता दिया, वी हैव ऑलरेडी कम्युनिकेटेड व्हाट वी हैव डिस्कस्ड अबाउट द चैप्टर ओवर। Okay, I also communicated that how we will be going ahead or proceeding ahead. Our first chapter to be linked with will be chapter 2. This is a lengthy chapter compared to all other chapters. Again, I'm telling you, it doesn't make a sense to understand very clearly. It doesn't make a sense कि भाई यार, because chapter 2 is very lengthy and linked. So what I always does is chapter 2 I complete and then I go with a small chapter. So it becomes very easy. So it doesn't represent that chapter 2 I've taught very thorough and other chapters I'm but a rapid fire. So don't create that interpretation. समझ में आया? भगाया मालूम है ना? अरे वो उधर चैप्टर ही उतना है तो मैं क्या करूँ? चैप्टर ही उतना है तो मैं और क्या पढ़ाऊँ तेरे को? वो लॉजिक रहता है। Okay, chapter 2 conceptually every time whenever we start a chapter, okay, you are already having a textbook. I told you every time whenever you start a chapter, okay, so we chapter before that I'll tell you. We already told कितने volumes है अपने पास? Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. Volume 3 I told you, you can do either on your own or you can just check it on YouTube. Yes, or even I'm having an old lecture also. If you want to complete also, I can share with you that open lecture also. Because that is open lecture. We already shared. It's only that May 22 question will not be there. Because that was recorded for May 22 old. If you want early, so I can share that link with also you. Okay. Volume 1 and 2 में, okay, so volume 1 is a focus where chapter 1, 2 and 5 are covered. And volume 2 is where chapter 3 and 4 are covered. You are not required to bring both the volumes every day. You just ensure कि कौन सी volume लानी है. तो मैंने आपको मतलब I will just tell you a day before here से कि tomorrow which chapter will be starting it out. Okay, and one more thing, it may happen thoda sa because EISism at least everybody is with EISism at least. So what we can do is some odd day if I am thinking कि complete हो जाएगा chapter. Suppose so we can extend that particular lecture for EIS because it's all customized वाला point तो tension नहीं है. So we may take मतलब 1 hour of SM to complete EIS chapter rather than next day starting with a new chapter. Next day starting with a old chapter. This is what I'll be doing, not an issue. Okay, right now every day you will be bringing volume. Volume 1 will be a point you will be bringing. Okay, SMA you have only volume 1 only. Audit volume 1 only. Okay, तो तीनों की volume 1 ही लानी है. Only confusion will be for EIS. जब which volume to कब लाना. बाकी इसमें कुछ volume की जरूरत नहीं है. हाँ, if you study कुछ रहा आपको दिखाना है मेरे को कि सर ये point है, I can assist on that. Okay. So right now we are on volume 1 where chapter 2 is covered. Okay, chapter 2 basically starts on 2.1. Chapter 2 पे आ जाइए मालिक एक बार. One more thing, flow chart. Flow chart एक chapter 1 में concept है. Okay, flow chart is there. I'll discuss once we enter in chapter 1. But flow chart I never take because उसका आने के chances कम रहते हैं. तो I never take मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि मैं नहीं लेता हर बार. मतलब बीच मैच में नहीं लेता. I record it once and on YouTube जैसे वो point है and I share that lecture to you. Now it may happen that is in Hindi, so probably I will record in English. मतलब there's the only difference we can do it out. But I will not record in lecture sequence. That we will record on YouTube only. Okay, so on one fine day you will tell. Because that lecture, what lectures are YouTube, I keep that on YouTube only. Okay, so two things if you remember, one is 3C. 3C is always on YouTube and flowchart is always on YouTube. So these are all lectures which I always take on YouTube because chapter 2 is also, today's lecture is also on YouTube. Today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. But chapter 2 ka some portion is on YouTube always. So chapter 2 is always starting point for demo. How I am teaching and other things demo के लिए. Chapter flowchart because whether you should spend time on flowchart or not, it's again ambiguity question. Okay, because that is approximately taking 7 to 8 hours flowchart. If you focus on, I recorded last year because of amendment. After that, no amendment. तब तक वही चलता है. Even current batch Pune, okay, or last batch Pune, I told them to use the same flowchart. Even anybody who understand Hindi, I would suggest आप use कर सकते हो. लेकिन after spending 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours odd, okay, whether the question will come or not is a big challenge. So whether that tolerable time, it's again choice, okay. But if the question comes, how much marks question comes and other things, so I will discuss this in chapter 1. But I'm keeping flowchart away. So two things I explained you 3C. One is 3C, if you remember. How about it? Arey, hi Anna. Do you remember hi Anna? मालूम रहेगा 3C. Do you remember 3C? 3C one thing and flowchart. These are two things which are available on YouTube also. Okay, but वो हिंदी में तो will convert into English. So recording English में कर लेंगे. Flowchart. Okay. Chapter 2. To be very precise, whenever you start, okay, just say chapter 1, when I start before the break, the second part, okay, if you remember chapter 1, okay, so to recall chapter 1, how many parts were there? 4. If you remember, first was automation, second was risk, third was control, and fourth was compliance. Every chapter, I will be creating this way only. So, आराम से जाइए, okay, chapter 2, if you focus on chapter 2 का starting point is 4 points. Chapter 2 का name, financial and accounting system, but chapter 2 will be divided into 4 parts. कान खुले, everybody. First, make sure you are ratifying with me. If you want to ensure that भाई पूरा EIS I can also complete, you can also complete in 1.5 hours ना, you require that speed with me. But that speed cannot come in day 1. That speed come with cumulative. And after 5 days, we'll discuss for chapter 2. Not on day 1. So, but आराम से, but you need to adapt with this technique to understand the technique. Chapter 2, whenever I recall you, tell you to recall chapter 2, you should be all 4 things into mind. First point, कान खोले, concept of accounting. First point is concept of accounting. Concept of accounting. Second point is integrated, non-integrated systems. Integrated and non-integrated system. Integrated and what is the other word for integrated systems? ERP. That is. So second point is more of ERP. Third point is ERP modules. ERP modules. What is modules exactly? We'll discuss tomorrow. Okay. So third point is ERP modules and integration of modules. क्या बोला? Integration of. So third point is more of integration. Okay. I do think integration you are already aware. Example, my question. Ekdam give me a good answer. Okay. Do you think production and inventory should integrate? Why? Because production does something which need to be updated to inventory. Do you think production and purchase department should integrate? Purchase requisition. Okay, so inventory bhejna, that is done only by whom? Purchase. But production linked there. Okay, do you think production and account should be linked? Yes. Okay, the HR and account should be linked. Okay, do you think account should be linked with purchase also? Do you think account should be linked with some other, may probably, और एक ले सकते हैं, अदर थिंग मैं बता दूंगा, कस्टमर रिलेशनशिप और सप्लाई चेन, समथिंग लाइक दैट. यानी सप्लायर के साथ भी सप्लायर के साथ भी वेंडर के साथ में भी. डू यू थिंक इट शुड बी लिंक्ड? यस, एंड दैट इज एग्जैक्टली व्हाट यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड विद दिस पॉइंट. ओके, so when we are discussing about this point, okay, so make sure this is your third process. Okay, in third part we will be discussing all process. In third part you will discuss all. Okay, today we discuss one process na before the break. Second lecture mein which process? Purchase. Do you remember purchase process? Example, steps 5. Purchase equation, evaluation, quotation, evaluation. Is that point clear? Okay, exactly. Okay, 12 departments will be discussing something like this. Okay, that is your third portion. So second and third, please be understand. Second may we'll understand the basic concept of ERP. We'll understand ERP क्या होता है, ERP के benefits are what are the benefits, what are the risk and control for ERP and how it works. The second portion is total time consuming. The third portion is again very clearly. Third portion is one lecture भी नहीं, 3 hours, 3.5 hours, not more than that. Third lecture. First and third lecture is very manageable. Okay, which will take a time. Second is taking time. And last portion, that is called reporting system. Reporting system. So chapter 2, जैसे ही मैंने बोला chapter 2 will be divided into how many parts? 4. Help me out. What are the 4 parts? First point, आराम से. First point is concept of accounting. आराम से जाइए. Okay, मैं वो बोल रहा हूँ starting में you just adapt with me. Concept of accounting. Second point, integration, non-integration, ERP modules and integration. And fourth point is reporting system and MIS बोला है पर reporting system याद रखिए. 4 points याद रखिए. Okay, मेरे को चाहिए 4 पॉइंट्स कौन से 4 पॉइंट्स क्या क्या है. चैप्टर 2 बोलते ही कौन से 4 पॉइंट्स, नोट्स में नहीं मेरे पास. कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ अकाउंटिंग, इंटीग्रेशन एंड नॉन इंटीग्रेशन, ERP मॉड्यूल्स एंड इंटीग्रेशन, एंड फोर्थ पॉइंट इज रिपोर्टिंग सिस्टम. लास्ट टाइम बेटा, चैप्टर 2 रिकॉल करते ही 4 पॉइंट, कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ अकाउंटिंग, इंटीग्रेशन, नॉन इंटीग्रेशन, ERP मॉड्यूल्स, एंड फोर्थ पॉइंट विल बी परफेक्ट. एवरीबॉडी क्लियर मालिक? Okay, आराम से. अब now what is your next step? Next step क्या होगा? Next step is the subcharts of this one. So how many subcharts will be there now? 4. कैसे 4 subcharts? Concept of accounting का one more chart. Integration non-integration का one more chart. ERP modules का one more chart, and reporting system का one more chart. Is that clear? Once this chart is controllable, if these variables are controllable at your ends, the things are very easy. Not a big deal at all. Not a big deal. But एक बार ये कंट्रोल लेना सीखो. तो concept of accounting. I am going further. Concept of accounting. तो concept of accounting के लिए पहले एक बार चार्ट देखता हूँ. उसके बाद first of all we will ratify this thing and then I'll start the process. First, always understand a process with me. Understand a process. You always focus on what? These charts. These charts are always controllable elements. Always controllable elements. These things will control you to have a scope. What are the things need to be covered? What are the things not to be covered? Not to be covered मतलब कौन सी चीजें कैसी है, किस तरह से फैली हुई है. Okay, concept of accounting again divided into 5 things. First point, type of data. What is the first point? Type of data. This is what your today's lecture is. Okay, type of data. Second point is voucher. What is the second question? Voucher. First question is type of data. Second is voucher. Everybody clear? Third question is most important element, ledger. Theoretically, never ever important, but conceptually, MCQ point of view important. So third 101% theory will not be there, but third can be MCQ. So third question will be more of MCQ. Ledger. Fourth will be front end and back end. Fourth will be front end and back end. What is the front end and back end? Tomorrow morning we'll discuss it. Don't worry. And last concept is application software. Help me out. How many points are there in concept of accounting? 5. First point, aram se. Types of data, voucher, ledger. After the front end, back end, and application software. Once again. Types of data, voucher, ledger, front end, back end, and the application software. Okay, so एक बार आराम से, okay, give me a hint, notes में नहीं देखे, मेरे पास देखे. Chapter 2 बोलते ही कितनी चीजें? 4. What are 4 things in chapter 2? Concept of accounting, integration, non-integration, ERP modules and integration, and 4th point, reporting system. Perfect. Okay, concept of accounting कितने points? 5. And one hint I'll give, in chapter 2 all points will be having 5 points. ठीक है, लास्ट में 6 है लेकिन उसको अपन 5 करेंगे. I'll tell you how. Okay, but 5 लॉजिक याद रखिए. तो पहला पॉइंट में 5 पॉइंट. What are the 5 points? Types of data, voucher, ledger, front end, back end, and application software. पक्का क्लियर? ठीक है. अब इसके अंदर और मल्टीपल क्वेश्चंस होंगे तो इसी के नीचे चार्ट. You will not have a separate chart. You will create a chart in this only. Example you can look at in text. Voucher के नीचे you have 2 questions. Voucher के नीचे टेक्स्ट में देखो एक बार पेज 3 पे. Voucher के नीचे कितने दिख रहे हैं? 2 questions. What are the 2 questions? पेज 3 पे ना 2.3. पेज 2.3 पे हो ना? टेक्स्ट बुक में रही है अभी. मैं वो बोल रहा हूँ, देखो क्या होता है. One way is one way can be there. I will be teaching and I will be just going through it and done. Okay, मैं आपको बोलूंगा पढ़ो, क्योंकि मुझे मालूम है नहीं होने वाला. और ये this is what I experience. But I'm telling you, Bible is book. Okay, if you are outside the book, you are outside to everything. So your book is complete database. Your complete database. And this book is, I'm telling you, all 3 books: EIS law, SM law, audit law, whatever. Okay, it is Control C, Control V. ICI module. I will never ever go ICI module. Hardly I've done what some technical jargon will be there. I made it somewhat easy. The technical jargon I have kept because that some person who will be checking, he requires that jargon only. But to remember that jargon, to make that language easy, I made have language easy, but not at all places. And what are the formatting? Redundancy, where there will be redundancy मतलब duplication है, so I have removed that duplication and so on. Okay, so I'll be more on book, textbook format. Make sure you are with textbook. Okay, याद रखने का तरीका, just make sure you are with textbook. तो पहला point पेज 2.3 देखिए. 2.3 में you'll come to know voucher. Voucher में how many questions आते हैं? Okay, 2 question. कौन से? Types and voucher number. Okay, ledger में how many questions आते हैं? 2. Types and okay, grouping. Okay, this is how the things. Hey sir, in first question, okay, types of data. Is there any question ka point? No. Any one question, one answer. Second में voucher, how many questions? 2 questions. Ledger में 2. Okay, so फिर front end, back end, only 1. And application software, only 1. Is that point clear? This is how the structure will be clear. मेरे ख्याल से, did you understood how we go ahead? So we always go ahead with a chart. So this will make you understand the scope. Now you are clear about scope. Scope कैसे हो सकता है? आत्मा clear? Everybody? ठीक है. तो आपको ये चार्ट मालूम पड़ गया. ओके, लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द कंटेंट. तो फर्स्ट पॉइंट, ओके, पेज 2.1 पे आ जाइए एक बार. मैं जस्ट आपको 2.1 पे आ जाइए. फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज फाइनेंशियल एंड अकाउंटिंग सिस्टम, जिसके अंदर 4 पार्ट्स है. आई डोंट थिंक एवरीबॉडी हाइलाइटेड दिस एंड क्लियरली दिमाग में चला गया. ये हो गया आपके 4 चीजें अपने को पढ़नी है. नहीं, इसको तुम हाईलाइट करते बैठो ऐसा नहीं, मैं तुमको बता रहा हूँ. तुमको जिधर कीवर्ड हाईलाइट करने होंगे, आई विल टेल यू, स्टार्ट हाईलाइटिंग. बाकी highlight whatever you want to do, you do it according to your requirement. You will studying that. But where I will say you highlight this, मतलब 100% you should highlight. That's it. Because examiner requires that only. Again I'm telling you, my बाप, okay, I'm telling you, अगर मेरे को आपको head point ही रटाने ना, just give me 5 days. I will make sure head point is ratified. Head point. I'm not, अपने को head point नहीं लिखना है. You will not get any marks for head point. And if your interpretation is there, क्या sir head point लिखने से you get a marks. Okay. I will do any phycology in that. I will write anything in that and the marks will be given. This is a misconception. Complete misconception. It is not so. You will be in blunder. I'm telling you. So what is your main target? Head point anyhow you will be recommended, I bet. Okay, और मेरे ख्याल से वो एटलीस्ट, मैंने अभी तक कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं किया, लेकिन एटलीस्ट तुम्हारे दिमाग में झेप गया है भाई यार आदमी क्या पढ़ा रहा है, कैसे पढ़ा रहा है, तो हेड पॉइंट ऑटोमेटिकली जाएगा. तो ओनली थिंग व्हाट एडिशनल एफर्ट्स वी रिक्वायर्ड नाउ, मसाला. तो योर कंटेंट, तो कीवर्ड जब मैं बात करूँ ना, तो मेक श्योर आप कह रहे हो. सबसे पहला, ओके, फर्स्ट सेकंड पेज पे जो थियरी दी हुई है, इट्स योर थियरीज बेसिक इंट्रोडक्शन. ओके, फर्स्ट वाले पेज का फर्स्ट पॉइंट है इंट्रोडक्शन. इंट्रोडक्शन से ज्यादा आई विल बी कंसर्न ओनली विद दिस पॉइंट, डिफरेंट रिक्वायर फॉर डिफरेंट पर्सन. I'll be concerned for this point, different require for different person. You need to understand, कोई भी system होगा, every system will have different perspective. Every system, मेरे को बताओ, okay, if you think you are an auditor or if you think you are a manager, both require the same information in different way. The manager require the right information. The manager require right information at right time, but auditor require a correct information. Auditor is not concerned with time. Auditor is concerned with correct. I want accurate information. At the same time, the employee who is entering the data in system, he require report at a right point of time, right and other things. No, he require फटाफट because उसका time बचना चाहिए. Think about the operational staff who is working. What is his target? Does he require any information? No, his target is end of the day, I will go home, enjoy. So what is his target? His target is to complete the work as soon as. So his which system he required? He required a फटाफट वाले system, efficient वाले system. But what about manager? Manager require very fast or right information at the right time. It does not require a फटाफट information. He requires right information to manager. But auditor, think about auditor. He requires right information or he requires accurate because he is very concerned. So one system, see, understand the logic. One system to meet all three criteria is a big challenge. One system to meet all three criteria is a big challenge. Therefore, whether this system is meeting the criteria or not need to be checked out, and that is what exactly what we are focusing. So they have explained this one. Okay, no important from examination point of view. It will only to understand. You will be reading this and closing it up. Okay, nothing to be written. And one more point. Whenever I am going to a question, okay, I may give or use the word LDR. What is the full form of LDR? Last day revision. LDR, last day revision. Sir, what does this point means? LDR, last day revision. Last day revision means very important question, most expected in your exam. Okay, sir, how did you get this LDR? Experience. Based on past experience, my intuition, and I can tell you this LDR I always shared on Telegram channel. If you want to compare it out, you check for May, you can check for December 21, you can check for May 21 before COVID wala. For a time I am uploading on Telegram. Uske pehle I was uploading on YouTube. Telegram I started only during COVID time. Uske pehle I was not good. I was not handy with Telegram. I was very good with WhatsApp. COVID time में भी COVID year end, मतलब 2020 end में सबसे मेरे को मालूम पड़ा कि virtual. So if you want to compare, I can bet, okay, whatever LDR are there out of 50 mark, okay, 50 mark, 40 mark odd you'll be getting from this question. I can bet, and you can check it out. But the problem is, okay, I'm at the same time I'm telling you, you need to do complete syllabus. So point to be noted, when I discuss about LDR, anyway, it is my judgment and my intuition. It is my judgment and my intuition. It is my judgment and my intuition. क्या वो कभी कभी गलत हो सकता है? Yes. अपना टाइम खराब रहा, EIS निकल ही रहा है, टाइम खराब, तो it may happen. So it means, okay, doing only LDR will be a risky for you. What I am telling is, so what should be done with LDR? When I highlight you LDR, मतलब क्या? थोड़ा सा एक मिनट. Doing with, मेरे को बताओ, what does it make a sense? Okay, why I am highlighting LDR? What is the main objective of highlighting LDR? These are important. Hardcore important. It doesn't make a sense that दूसरे important नहीं. So what is an objective of giving you LDRs? Focused. Priority sectors. But doesn't mean that you should not focus on other sectors. But priority sectors will be LDR. Okay, got the point ना? But वापस बोल रहा हूँ, okay, don't only go through LDRs. मतलब समझ में आ गया ना? Yani what if I tell you to write to complete answer? It should be done in LDR. Non-LDR के लिए try it out, keyword याद रखो, go ahead. Create that habit. Okay, so just a point. This is only a reading point. This is nothing to do with LDR. So reading कर लो different requirement from this different system. Accountant view, auditor view, and business manager view. Accountant view, balance sheet and profit and loss account must be prepared easily without putting much time. Operational person, he is not required. He require everything effortless. Same logic, auditor view, balance sheet and profit must be correct. Correct. Auditor is more concerned with correct. Auditor is most concerned with correct. Now we'll see. Tomorrow we'll discuss it out. What is exactly auditor does. But auditor is more concerned with correct. Whatever you are disclosing in financial statement should be correct. That is what exactly our terminology is there. Atma clear? Okay. And along with business and manager, I need right information at right point of time so that I can take a right decision. This is your first part to be focused on. Okay, again I am telling you 2.1 and 2.2. These 2 pages are nothing to do with examination. Just only generally we are doing it out. Sir, can I skip also? You need to skip once we have done in the class. आपको ये 2 पेज देखने की जरूरत. You are not required to see these 2 pages. The only things I am just going through it. Basic things I need to insert it out. So first point. Okay, मेरे को बताओ क्या system एक system one system okay will be focusing only on one person or multiple persons. Multiple, and all persons के criteria need to be fulfilled by this system. Second definition is what is a system. Integrated, non-integrated भले heading है, there's nothing to do. What is a system? Second point is 2.1. अगर आप देखोगे what is a system? What is a system? You are already aware. Set of interrelated components operating collectively to accomplish common goal. But this particular definition will come across chapter 3A. यहाँ पर थोड़ा सा detailed version है. Same thing is there, only content is in other way form. Okay, so what is a system? Okay, and how it is connected with financial and accounting aspect. Learn this. मतलब learn नहीं, you understand this, so you will understand why our syllabus is makes important. ये point आप paragraph पढ़ो. This paragraph. This is important to us to understand. Many times then this word is mistakenly understood as something related to computer, software or IT. यही होता ना? System बोला तो दिमाग में क्या आता है? IT. But here it is suggested to make this point very clear that system may or may not be related with computer. और मेरे को लगता है morning में ये clear हो गया. We have made this clear. Software, computer or hardware may or may not form part of overall system. I don't think there is any doubt with this point. Okay, clear? Okay. The word system can be explained in simple way as a set of detailed methods, procedure and routines created to carry out specific activity, perform a duty or solve a problem. Do we need to remember this? Answer is no. Okay, your chapter 3A definition need to remember what I told you in morning. But this is similar point only. If you understand, similar point ki jada hai. It is organized, purposeful structure that consists of interrelated and interdependent elements, components, entities, factors, members, etc. These elements continually influence one another. यानी एक दूसरे से integrate, composite to maintain their activity and existence of the system to achieve the goal. एक पंचायती समझाइए. That's it. Nothing to be done extraordinary. Main point. अब ये you highlight this one because this can be MCQ for. So here what I am telling is you need to read it again. ऐसा नहीं है. You just need to understand. Okay, one time and then go ahead. This part is for MCQ. This ABC. ABC is for MCQ. Do remember, okay, many times when I say MCQ, it means it is only for MCQ. Okay, when I say it is theory, it means it can be theory as well as MCQ. So only what you need to exactly understand whenever I discuss with you, and this will be exactly for all subjects. Whenever I say this is MCQ, means kya? Only MCQ. Only. Okay, so if it is MCQ plus theory, I will not discuss anything. I will tell you to understand and go ahead. But जब मैं MCQ लिखा हो तो MCQ पढ़ लीजिए. All systems generally have input, output and feedback mechanism. Maintain an internal steady state despite a changing. What does this line means? Second point, maintain a steady state, internal steady state despite of changing external environment. I explained in morning only. Morning, first lecture. Internal environment is controllable. Which environment is not controllable? तो एक्सटर्नल में चेंज हुआ, उसका इन्फ्लुएंस मेरे पर नहीं होना चाहिए. I just need to adapt it. Okay, example, COVID virus came. It was external. Okay, my body should adapt that virus. That is what we always say, internal. Okay, it may adapt or may not. That is your scenario. And third point, you are already aware. What is third point? A boundary. Okay, that are usually defined by system observer. If you are a system observer, you will define boundary. Example, suppose you are observing me. What is the boundary for me? Okay, from human body point of view. Skin, hairs. Okay, if you discuss from top view point of view, what is the boundary? This particular gate नहीं होगा शायद, this particular floor. Top view point of, but this point, class point of view, this gate. तो observer के हिसाब से boundaries define होती है. Observer will define the boundaries. Are you getting the point? Interesting point है. उसके बाद वाला तो कोई point नहीं है. Okay, ये point आपको already पता है. अगला भी point पढ़ लीजिए एक बार. You read the paragraph. System में consist of subsystem, which is also part of larger system. System stop functioning when an element is removed or changed significantly. Very important. मतलब understanding के लिए, बाकी कुछ नहीं. MCQ कुछ नहीं, understanding के लिए. Okay, it removed or changed significantly. Heart निकाला, गया. समझ में आ रहा है? Brain dead. Okay, that is what a concept. Together they allow the understanding and interpretation. But tell me, if liver is gone, क्या human is gone? No. Okay, नहीं, he can survive by taking liver. थोड़ा भी part चलता रहा तो भी चलता है liver पे, मालूम है ना? Okay, so they say system may consist of subsystem, which is also part of larger system. System stop functioning, okay, when element is removed or changed significantly. छोटे-मोटे changes will not stop the system. Is that clear? Starting point था. Nothing. मेरे को नहीं लगता. I don't think कुछ इसमें से सिर्फ MCQ उठा लोगे आप. अगला डेफिनेशन प्रोसेस. ओके, यू कैन कट दिस प्रोसेस. ओके, ये वाला कट कर सकते हो. मैं इसको आगे, आपका थर्ड पोर्शन कौन सा है? थर्ड पोर्शन कौन सा है? ERP एंड इंटीग्रेशन. ओके, उसमें फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज अबाउट प्रोसेस. विल बी डूइंग इन थर्ड पार्ट, ERP इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ मॉड्यूल्स. उसमें अपन करेंगे प्रोबेबली 2 days लेटर ऑन, 2 या 3 दिन. थर्ड डे के टाइम पे अपन करेंगे, थर्ड स्टेप में. Okay. Gone pages is something para number अगर मैं बताऊं, you will be focusing on this is something page number 2.25, 3.1 process. Okay, so while revising, तो इसीलिए first page I told you, first page you can skip it out completely. तो फर्स्ट 2 पेज आप इग्नोर कर सकते हो. आगे जब रटने के लिए आएगा, whatever you need, रटो. Clear, Malik? So let's start with your first question. Concept of accounting. Before going on concept of accounting, okay, मेरे को बताओ, you are already aware 4 things are there in chapter 2. Okay, 4 things. What are the 4 things in chapter 2? Concept of accounting, integration, and last point is reporting system. Please understand, एक चीज आप please समझ लीजिए. Just make it clear at your end. Okay, when I'm saying to repeat, so I'm telling you for you to repeat. I will repeat. I know everything. You ask me any question, I will sit here. You ask any book का question, any question, I can answer you in a same sequence. That's my bad. You ask me अभी भी complete करने के लिए, I can complete is in the same speed repo because मेरे को speed बैठा हुआ है. I want that speed to be accelerated at your end. So I just telling, when I say repeat, so you may be knowing, अरे सर आ गया, हो गया, but you need to insert so that it can be done very well at your end. So my question, okay, is concept of accounting. Concept of accounting में how many things are there? 5. First point, types of data, voucher, ledger, front end, back end. Everybody clear? And I do think at least बाकी छोड़ दो, आंसर को ठीक है, अभी I'll next 15-20 minutes में देख लेते हैं. But I at least चार्ट रेडी हो गया. See, when revising, अभी revising क्या होगा, ये चार्ट ही रिकॉल करना होगा and you will revise the answer. If you remember, I told you last day, okay, I will ensure, मतलब I will ensure, you need to ensure, दोनों मिलके, okay, 70-80% अपन क्लास में करेंगे. अगर आपको देख रहे हो ना, ये चार्ट तुम्हारा जो रिवाइज हो गया है, it will be done completely at the end, that's for sure. Okay, only the last 2-3 days के lecture, तो समझा? You understood? Last 2-3 days lecture you need to revise again, because जितनी बार this chart will be revised how many times? Next 4 days. Thursday is anyway our holiday. Friday that we'll be discussing same chart because I will be revising cumulatively. Okay, so only the last 2-3 lectures. Did you understood? Last 3 lectures we'll be revising only once or odd, na? So last 2-3 lecture ka baad mein once lecture over. After that also 2-3 days you required, and once you can complete, done and dusted. तो पहला चालू करते हैं टाइप्स ऑफ डेटा. बट बिफोर दैट, गोइंग ऑन टाइप्स ऑफ डेटा, प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड थोड़ा सा you need to agree this point. We are discussing from computer system point of view, software point of view. You understand this logic. There are 2 types of data. One is master data and one is non-master data. Once again, how many types of data are there? So कौन से master and non-master. Okay, अब मैं आई एम नॉट गोइंग ऑन टेक्स्ट बुक, आई विल बी डिस्कसिंग विद नोट्स. ओके, मैं ये नोट्स बना देता हूँ चैप्टर 2 के लिए, तो चेंज कर देता हूँ. बेवड़े how many types of data are there? 2. Okay, one is master and non-master. Everybody here to understand. और उसके बाद अपन read करेंगे types of data. There are 2 types of data. One is master and one is non-master. Non-master data जिसको हम लोग transaction data भी बोलते हैं. Which data? Transaction data. Okay. My friends, very clearly you understand. Side. Oh, water bottle. Okay. How many types of data are there? 2. One is master and one is non-master. ठीक है. अब ये कौन सा सिस्टम में क्या लिंक्ड है वो छोड़ दो, पहले आप है ना कॉन्सेप्ट अच्छे से जानो. When I say master data का concept is, master data means that data. Master data means that data, please understand, which is changed, okay, or modified rarely. It is never changed. मैं वापस बोल रहा हूं, मैं never change जब वर्ड यूज कर रहा हूं, it doesn't mean चेंज होते ही नहीं है, but rarely change होते हैं. Which data is rarely changed? Master data. Transaction data is changed again and again. Okay, वापस बोल रहा हूं, please understand. Master data, okay, ये कौन सा डेटा होता है? The data which is rarely changed. Master data is such data which rarely change. Transaction data is change with a frequency. जिस डेटा की चेंज होने की फ्रीक्वेंसी होती है, the data which is changed because of frequency, is called non-master or transaction. It can be anything, non-master or transaction. वापस बोलते हैं. Okay, वापस once again, how many types of data are there? 2. कौन सा? Master data change frequently? No, rarely. And transaction data or non-master data? Frequently. Okay, when I say frequently, I don't emphasize on any frequency. Once I am making you clear, I am not emphasizing on any frequency. I am saying frequently. It can be daily, it can be weekly, it can be monthly, it can be half yearly, it can be yearly also. It may happen the data is changed yearly. But that is also transaction data. कुछ समझ में आ रहा है? Am I emphasizing on word of frequency? Which frequency? No. I am telling you it is changed frequently. Okay, the data which is not changed frequently is called master data. I just using an example and OFU. Please listen carefully. Okay, suppose he is taking an admission here. Okay, Pandar, आपका नाम? Pratik. Pratik is there. He is taking an admission right now in the batch. Okay, when he is taking an admission, please do understand. I will be taking his name. I will be taking his address. I will be taking his telephone number. I will be taking his email ID. Okay, please understand. This is called master data. Because this is rarely changed. I will give an example how rarely change another thing. Okay, he is taking admission in EIS only. Example is EIS only. Okay, now he joined EIS. Now he liked EIS. Therefore, you want to take an admission in SM. He comes back. Okay, he says, sir, SM की fees मेरे को admission SM में दे दो. Give me an admission in SM. Okay, do you think will I enter in my system again his name, address, telephone number? Because it is already there. I will retrieve that data. because that will save my efforts, na. I'll retrieve data. Which data? Master. Okay, then I will enter only which data? SM. Okay, now tell me, subject is what? Master या transaction? Transaction, because this is changed again and again. It can be a frequently transaction. Transaction. Are you getting the concept? Transaction. Okay, अब मेरे को बताओ, he likes SM also. He says audit. Now tell me, again will I enter his name? No, but I will retrieve. How it is retrieve and other things, 5 minutes. But you understand the concept. Okay, retrieve करूँगा and I will enter only audit. Okay, I will enter only audit. Are you getting the concept? ठीक है. अभी my question, क्या address में change नहीं हो सकता? Can Pratik shift his address? Okay, he comes. Can he change his telephone number? Okay, he comes to me and says, sir, please change the telephone number or please change the address. Will I change the address? Yeah, na. So, is there changes in master data? But not frequently. How should you differentiate? This data is a master data or transaction data? Based on frequency. The data which is rarely changed is called master. Data which is frequently changed is called non-master or transaction. Pakka samajh mein aaya? Imagine you are my employees. Okay, now you are my employees. Okay, I will be creating your employee ID. Okay, I will be creating your employee ID. Number rahega, your name will be there, telephone number will be there, PAN card number will be there. Which data? Master. Your daily attendance. Non-master data. Your salary. Non-master. Salary is non-master na, because every month salary will. अरे change से मतलब ऐसा change मत समझो, पर हर महीने मेरे को डालना पड़ेगा ना. I need to re-enter ना. When I need to re-enter, it means it is. If I need to re-enter, it means non-master. If it's already entered and I'm using that, did you understood? Okay, he want to take a leave. Okay, I'm entering the leave dates. Master or non-master? Non-master. Everybody clear? He want to change the address. Master hai, but change ho raha na? Rarely. Did you understood? Anything which is change, मैं वापस बोल रहा हूँ, I'm making you clear. Is master data not change? मैंने ऐसा बोला, master data will never change. Frequency is not there. Frequency is not there. Frequency is not there. Is that point clear? Okay, so ITR returns. Everybody file ITR returns. Okay, so you help me out. ITR return, when you file ITR returns. Okay, so you already, okay, so with income tax officer, you give your name, address, PAN card number. Is this master? But your return amount, non-master, because it is changing in frequently. समझ में आया? अब ना don't sorry yearly change हो रहा ना? Doesn't make a sense, because I told you frequency does not define that frequency is what. It is frequently. On yearly basis you need to enter new PNL. भले amount same होगा, but new PNL re-enter होना था. पक्का clear? So anything which you enter one time, again and again. पक्का clear? So you are smart enough now with respect to accounts also. I assume accounts smart enough. किरंजीव सर से बात करना पड़ेगा नहीं तो. Okay, creating a ledger. Creating a ledger. I am creating a ledger account. Creating a ledger account. Pakka, ledger is created one time or again and again? One time. Okay, the amount in that ledger. समझ में आया? You understood from accounting point of view. I am explaining from system point of view. Okay, now think logically. Supplier का नाम लिया, address लिया, telephone number लिया. पक्का समझा? Purchase order 1, purchase order 5, purchase order 6. समझ में आया? This is master and non-master. You need to be very clear, very clear. Clarity लो, आराम से जाओ. And take your time, आराम से. अभी आप देखो एक थोड़ा सा OPU, you understand this OPU. What will happen? Suppose you are, how it happens on screen, computer screen. First time, if you are my employee, first time I will enter your name. Okay, I do think सबको समझ में आ रहा है. Okay, this is called field. What is called? Field. F-I-E-L-D, field. यानी उनको लगे लैग हो गया. ये तो सामने लैग हो गया. Okay, this is something name इसको name के आगे everybody here name के आगे this is what called? This is called field. Okay, the अगला point is address. This is called address field. This is called DOB, date of birth field. Okay, उसके बाद email ID filled. Okay, now assume you will fill this all data. Understand now? First time you becoming my employee, you filled all data and that will be OK button. Once I press OK button, okay, I'll be going on the screen, and if you understood, for you employee ID will be allocated on the screen. Who will allocate employee ID? I will allocate or system will allocate. So assume that the employee ID is 101. This is allocated for employee. Okay, Pratik na? Pratik. PRATIK. E नहीं है क्या? Oh man. आया ठीक है. ऐसा होता है. पापा मम्मी डिसाइड करते हैं. आए रहेगा क्या ई रहेगा. You didn't decided. Don't take an attitude for this. I am having I. I'm not having E. It's what your dad and mom did. So employee ID 101 is allocated to Pratik. Everybody is my clear screen पे. Wordings are clear. Pratik. Okay. Now I need to enter his time in time outs. Okay, आप समझ रहे हो? Yeah, I need to enter his salary. Please understand this salary. Okay, time in time out हो गया. Time in time out. Okay, ये time in time out गड़बड़ है क्या? Oh man, tomorrow time in time out. Let's see tomorrow time in time out. Nevertheless, salary है. अब tell me, this is a salary screen. Everybody with me, salary screen. Okay, and salary screen. Okay, do you think will I enter name again? No. Address again? No. So tell me which field will be there only? Employee ID. Employee ID field will be there. Are you getting the point? Only employee ID field will be there, and I will enter employee ID, and there will be OK button. Okay, I will enter 101. As soon as I enter 101, tell me which screen पे क्या आ जाएगा अभी? Name, address, date of birth, everything will there. Are you getting the point? ये screen लेके आ जाएगा. And नीचे होगा okay salary field. अब मेरे को पता salary field blank रहेगा. ऊपर का name field will be fill होके आएगा ना? Address will be also filled. Okay, what I need to enter खाली? And once I enter salary, OK button, and then it's processed. This is how master and transaction is going ahead. Did you understood master transaction ka flow? Okay, now tell me, okay, you go to certain websites. You go on Amazon. Are you entering again name and address every time? Why? One saved, master. Okay, and you pick up and put anything in cart. Non-master. This is called transaction, and you pay for that. That is called transaction. So your name, address, telephone number, once you enter, it is entered. Okay, so every time you change is non-master. भारत माता की जय. झेपा ना मालिक? पक्का? ठीक है. Okay, give me a good answer. I am asking. अभी तक I am not completed. I am there. Salary? Non-master. पक्का? Salary structure. Salary structure. Are you aware about salary structure? Salary structure means gross salary, basic, gross nahi, basic salary, dearness allowance, house rent allowance, gross salary, TDS and net salary. This structure I am saying. Pakka? This is master only because structure will never change. Structure, what will change? Salary. So yaad rakhna, salary structure, master, salary. Okay, just make it clear. मेरे ख्याल से समझा? MCQ भी आया तो थोड़ा दिमाग में बैठना चाहिए. ठीक है. Creating a ledger. Creating ledger, master. Entries in ledger. ठीक है. Capital account. Master. Drawings. Non-master. झेबरा भी. Okay, कान खोले आराम से. Okay, closing balance. See, in financial accounting system, in accounts, we always close on yearly basis. Okay, we always close on yearly basis, Malik. Everybody. So you think from year point of view. For year, what is a master and transaction? Don't think from other point of view. Don't mix this thing in again year because next year ho sakta that ledger may not come. Example, I was teaching in Hyderabad in 2018. Okay, so Chiranjeev sir paid me something. After that next year, 2019, 30, 2020, 21 ledger didn't create only. Why? No. तो transaction ही नहीं हुआ तो master क्यों बनाऊं? कुछ समझ में आ रहा है? नहीं. Understood? So please understand, financial accounting system you will think from only year point of view. For year master and transaction का discussion करते हैं. Okay, so give me an answer. Capital account, master. Drawing, non-master. Okay, the ledger of creditor, ledger of creditor, master. Ledger of debtor, master. Every ledger creation will be okay, and ledger entries will be ठीक है. Okay, next year में closing balance is there always. Next year में we create opening balance. What is that? Master and non-master. Okay, closing balance. Closing balance क्या है वो छोड़ दो. Closing balance का next year आता है opening balance. Opening balance is what? Because you create one time only, na re. Opening balance will be master. Did you understood? Pakka? Accounts you understood. Accounts you understood. Now I am going with payroll. Payroll also we understood only actually. Payroll, name of employee, address, PAN card, salary structure, salary, time sheet, time sheets, time sheets, time sheet, attendance, time sheet मतलब टाइम शीट क्या होता है? और नहीं आप मतलब कुछ और सोच रहे थे. टाइम शीट मतलब क्या होता है? टाइम शीट मीन्स व्हाट? अच्छा, टाइम शीट नहीं समझा. हाँ तो पूछो ना, मतलब कभी ऐसा वर्ड हो जाता है भाई. अच्छा अटक गया, पर मेरे को लगा तुम्हारे हिसाब से कोई somebody टाइम शीट इज समथिंग डिफरेंट. इट में हैपन सम वर्ड्स. ठीक है, टाइम शीट, अटेंडेंस शीट, नॉन मास्टर. ठीक है. वन मोर पॉइंट वाज लोन टेकन बाय एम्प्लॉय. लोन, लोन यू टुक मी द एम्प्लॉय लोन लेता ना. He is an employee, he took the loan. Okay, 1 lakh rupees loan. मास्टर या नॉन मास्टर? नॉन मास्टर. मास्टर नहीं होता है. सैलरी, लोन अमाउंट चेंजेस होता है ना. अरे लोन रिपे करेगा करेगा करेगा. ओके, सी फॉर लोन व्हाट आई यूज्ड मास्टर. लोन इज नॉट मास्टर. फॉर एंटरिंग लोन, ओके मेरे को बताओ टू आई नीड टू एंटर लोन ना. ओके, फॉर एंटरिंग लोन व्हाट आई यूज मास्टर. तो लोन इज नॉट ए मास्टर. एंड लोन में रिपे हो सकता है. एवरी टाइम ट्रांजेक्शन है, तो लोन अकाउंट इज नॉन मास्टर. एवरीबॉडी क्लियर? लोन. ठीक है. तो सैलरी, एचआर, ह्यूमन रिसोर्स, पेरोल डिपार्टमेंट सेपरेट. फर्स्ट डिपार्टमेंट वाज अकाउंट्स. अकाउंट्स क्लियर ना. सेकंड पेरोल क्लियर. थर्ड इन्वेंट्री डिपार्टमेंट. इन्वेंट्री डिपार्टमेंट. Now don't mix with accounts. Be clear. Okay, because in ERP we are focusing on ERP full form, enterprise resource. Are we optimally using the resource? That is my target. That is my target. Make it clear. In this target, when I'm focusing on enterprise resource planning, I need to have a department control. I'm discussing from inventory point of view. My question: stock group. Stock group example. Okay, let's take an example. Vijay Sales. I don't know, your electronics shop is what? Vijay Sales is there, na? So Vijay Sales is basically creating a TV, fridge. Okay, the creation of TV in there. Who is creating? Don't think from accounts point of view. Again, I'm making you clear. Whose point of view? Inventory. You imagine this is a room where inventory is kept, and there is a warehouse keeper who is taking care of inventory. He is creating a stock group. TV आया, fridge, TV, fridge, creating stock group. Master or non-master? Master. Stock group is master. Stock item भी master ही है. Stock number 10 units in, 20 units out. समझ में आया? टीवी, टीवी में सोनी, master, because this is what you are creating one time. Kepa, stock group, stock item. Once again I'm giving example. Stock group means music system, fridge, TV. Stock item, okay, उसके अंदर टीवी के अंदर और क्या क्या पॉइंट है? Categories. That is also master. Stock number. Everybody clear? This is something which you will have a control over it. I do think you understood, Malik. Everybody. But I am not discussing from accounts point of view. Accounts you will get confused, huh? Make sure you are thinking from a warehouse manager. You are a warehouse manager and you create TV. Okay, मेरे को बताओ column. Assume that you are having this particular sheet and you are creating column for TV. How many times you will create TV, 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 TV? ऐसा है क्या? नहीं, you will create TV one time ना, fridge one time ना, master. Okay, then you will enter 10 units in, non-master. 5 units gone, 20 आया. समझा क्या मालिक? अर्थमैंद्या? Everybody? पक्का? Okay. Okay, now go to my tax department. My department is tax department now. Tax. My tax department. He is a tax department head. वापस बोल रहा हूँ, don't mix it with accounts. माँ कसम, I will create a blunder. Okay, tax department. This is my tax department. He is tax head. He is ensuring my TDS is paid on time. He is ensuring my GST is paid on time. Okay. Now tell me, give me a good answer. Okay, TDS में he require PAN number of employee, master or transaction. The amount for TDS. Okay, GST number. Okay, the amount of GST. Tax identification number. TIN number होता है ना कुछ? TIN number. Master. Okay, and amount. Okay, make it sure I'm discussing from which department? Tax. Okay, if you mix in accounts, now the things will change. Please understand what I'm discussing is creating a master data from different department perspective. Department perspective. Jeepa? Madam? कौन सा नहीं है ना? You are touching like, oh my god. Madam, it is first. We need to reach 20. नहीं understood? नहीं understood. पक्का ना? मतलब लोड नहीं आ रहा ना? इन्वेंट्री का तो बोलिए ना मैडम, क्या टेंशन है? इन्वेंट्री मेरे को बताइए. ओके, इफ वापस बोल रहा हूँ, यू डोंट मिक्स विद अकाउंट्स, बट बिफोर दैट स्टैट्यूटरी एक बार ये टैक्स का खत्म करते हैं. टैक्स इज क्लियर. टैक्स में क्या था? टीडीएस, जीएसटी, अमाउंट नॉन मास्टर, बाकी वो क्रिएशन इज मास्टर. ना एज्यूम करते हैं. ओके, हियर इज वेयरहाउस कीपर. ये वेयरहाउस कीपर है. वेयरहाउस कीपर मतलब सिक्योरिटी गार्ड जैसा ये सब कुछ है. मेरे को बताओ, ये अपना एक कुछ बना रहा होगा, एक इन्वेंट्री मैकेनिज्म बना रहा होगा. ही विल बी क्रिएटिंग इन्वेंट्री मैकेनिज्म. ओके, नाउ ही इज क्रिएटिंग ए कॉलमर सब्सिडरीज. कॉलमर मालूम है ना? कॉलमर. ओके, so he will be creating TV here, he will be creating fridge here, he will creating music system here. Okay, now help me out. He will create this particular column one time or again and again. So this is called master. So this can be a stock item. In stock item, I can also create a stock group. This can also called be a stock group. Again, you defined on which system you are discussing. But if I want to create this is called a stock item. So I can create a stock group. TV may I will create one more column. Okay, one is Sony and one is Philips. So tell me, this is master because you are creating ones. Now 10 आया, 10 आया. Okay, 20 गया, 5 आया. तो ये पॉइंट, दिस इज नॉन मास्टर डेटा. बट हियर ऊपर वाला जो डेटा आता है ना, मास्टर. नाउ थिंक दिस इन सॉफ्टवेयर. दैट वेयरहाउस कीपर विल बी हैविंग ए सॉफ्टवेयर. ही विल बी क्रिएटिंग स्टॉक आइटम, stock group. Stock item will be TV. In TV, Sony, and in Sony he will enter 10 आया. Now imagine if this is the ERP, this 10 will be updated where? Not only here, purchase also. This is what how ERP works. Tomorrow, end of the lecture, after EIS, you will come to know how ERP works. But logically, ये पॉइंट क्रिएट करना है. अभी समझे मालिक? अंडरस्टूड पक्का? एवरीबडी? नहीं समझा तो एक आध पॉइंट पे आ जाएगा. बट टू द एक्सटेंट इट्स इजी मैन. मतलब ये कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आना चाहिए, बट इजी है. ओके, तो मेरा क्वेश्चन है, हाउ मेनी टाइप्स ऑफ डेटा आर देयर? टू. व्हिच आर टू टाइप्स? मास्टर एंड ट्रांजैक्शन. नॉन मास्टर को ट्रांजैक्शन भी बोलते हैं. कभी कभी माय वर्ड्स आर यूजुअली विद नॉन मास्टर की जगह ट्रांजैक्शन, तो डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज्ड. ओके, हाउ मेनी टाइप्स ऑफ मास्टर डेटा आर देयर? 4. ओके, अकाउंटिंग, इन्वेंट्री, पेरोल एंड स्टैट्यूटरी. How many types of master data are there? 4. Accounting, inventory, payroll and statutory. I'll be going with module sequence. So module sequence में ऐसा आ जाता है. 4 पॉइंट मेरे को बताइए, वापस एक बार बताइए. 4 पॉइंट क्या क्या है? Accounting, inventory, payroll. Which data I'm discussing? Master. Okay, तो मेरे को बताओ accounting का एग्जांपल याद है? Accounting, creation of ledger, capital, closing and opening. याद है मालिक? Okay, help me out with inventory. Stock group, stock item, stock number नहीं है, stock items. Stock item, did you understood? It can again I can create a group. Okay, electronics and non-electronics. I can create a group as much as I required. So stock group, stock items, stock numbers, non-master. तीसरा point payroll. I do think everybody is clear. Payroll में कोई doubt नहीं आना चाहिए. And last point is statutory. Instead of tax, they are using the word statutory. Statutory में how many points are there? Statutory में GST, TDS, these are the things. But amount, non-master data. पक्का clear? Everybody? ठीक है. 2 minutes more. मेरा सुन लो, फिर अपन उसको अपडेट कर देते हैं. Why do you think you require this master and transaction? Why you are doing master and transaction यार? काय के लिए? Why do this मगजमारी? First point, to reduce the efforts. Which efforts are reduced? Retyping of master data. So duplication is reduced, na Malik? Everybody? Yes or no? Duplication is reduced. Duplication is reduced. Duplication is reduced. First thing, yes. First point. Any other element or koi point? No repetition. So duplication. Duplication. तो वो तो ठीक है, डुप्लीकेशन ही, मतलब यू कैन कंक्लूड इज डुप्लीकेशन. एनी अदर लॉजिक? ओके, चलो I'll give you a hint, and by that hint can you tell me? Okay, the creation of ledger is master transaction. Master. Everybody clear? If I don't do this master, yani I create ledger and again. Pratik. Okay, first time I'll create, see, when I say I'm using master and transaction, so I'll be creating ledger one time or again and again? नहीं, if I'm using master and transaction, one time, तो ledger बना दिया, खत्म है. But I'm saying whenever transaction is there, create ledger once again. नहीं, create overriding तो ठीक है, overriding is okay, मतलब duplication is there. But one more thing I need to explain is, first time I will create Pratik, P-A-R-I-T-I-K, because he was emphasizing on I. The second time I can create Pratik, double E K. Third time I will create P और इसका surname. It may happen na. Fourth time I may create his surname only. It may be possible or not. Year end may I ask my accounts department, accounts, please give me a ledger of Pratik. Can I get a complete ledger? Consistency. Consistency, standardization. Master data will ensure standardization. Or you will be entering only once, it will be standard for everything. I'll be writing, otherwise you will not. मेरे को बताओ, end of the day, after 1 year, I will ask you, give me a ledger account. Okay, Pratik का क्या? आधे ledger, half of the ledger will be there, half of the ledger will not be there. भारत माता की जय, तोड़ मालिक, समझ में आ रहा है? First reason क्या था? First reason? What is the first reason? Duplication. Master data will now reduce the effort. If you create master and transaction, ना, तो data का efforts will be reduced, and transaction efforts will be there. वो तो रहना ही रहना है. Okay, दूसरा point, standardization. The second point is standardization. Okay, very important. Very important मतलब मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ, जब भी कोई कॉन्सेप्ट आता है तो I always use this word. Very important. सुन लीजिए. How will I select master data? मतलब will I enter master data again and again? I'll enter only once ना. तो वापस मैं select कैसे करूँगा master data? Example on the screen I have explained this one. Employee ID. अभी example. Okay, as I was drinking a tea. Okay, this is the tea. चाय पी रहा था. Okay, as I was writing. Now what is the employee ID of Pratik? Pratik का employee ID क्या है? I was drinking a tea. Okay, 1010. Typo error. हो सकता है ना? Now tell me, can there be a problem? Therefore, always master data is कान खुले, ear open. Okay, कान खुले. Master data is always selected from drop down list. Drop down list means what? Okay, one list will be there. I will click on this and I will get one list जिसमें employee number. Okay, ये इसमें अगर देखोगे तो इस तरह से होता है वो. And you will click on this and you will get here numbers which are already employee. And I need to select only one and automatically Pratik का पूरा data will be there. I am not required to enter master data again and again, nor even employee number. Because I may wrongly enter the employee number ना मालिक. तो master data का और एक फायदा क्या है? Standardize हुआ ही हुआ है. But at the same time, now you need to select only from drop down list. Yani the error, one more error can be prevented. So drop down list, example, I do think a drop down list you may have come across. Okay, many times you example in CA Institute examination. Okay, you may have drop down list. Okay, it's final inter foundation. Or drop down. You select which data it is? Master. But while entering, okay, it's group 1 or group 2. Okay, they give group 1, group 2. Okay, select master. Then you pay the fees. Okay, so automatically it comes to a transaction. Then you enter your bank detail and other things that comes to transaction. But logically speaking, your WRO number, yeah, SRO number is what? Master. Giving in examination, inter or final? Master. Group 1, group 2, master. You can't change. Are you getting the concept? So master data is always selected from drop down list. Master data is always selected from Bharat Mata ki jai. Jepa Malik. Drop down list understood? पक्का कोई भी डाउट नहीं? Okay. Drop down list. तो master data. Transaction data is selected from drop down list or we are entering. पक्का? Okay. But some cases. Last point for the day. Knowledge point of view. in some cases, again I'm using the word some cases, in some cases, transaction data, transaction matlab non-master may also be selected from drop down list. In some cases, again I'm telling you, not every time, okay, but in some cases, but you need to understand this logic again. Sir, how it is happening? Okay, think logically. From purchase department, help me out, give me a good answer. From purchase department, vendor name, master or transaction? From purchase department, I'm a purchase department, okay, vendor name, master, vendor address, GST number, okay, now tell me PO number, master or transaction? Transaction, because I will be entering again and again a PO1, then I'll be creating a PO1 because this is entered na PO1, फिर again मैं वापस enter करूंगा PO2, okay, let us assume vendor madam आपका नाम आकांक्षा is vendor, PO1 किया, PO2, PO5, sir PO3 and PO4 for some other vendor, it may happen na. So PO5, PO6, now tell me this is PO क्या है, master transaction, everybody clear? For this it is a transaction na beta. Okay, now imagine this inventory, it will take a time for 2 months. Akansha told ye 2 mahina. This inventory take a time for 1 month. But this inventory will be delivered next day. My question is, the inventory is delivered to where? Where? Warehouse. Warehouse na? Who take care of warehouse? Okay, it is a purchase department or inventory department. Not production, not purchase. It is inventory department. Okay, now this is the warehouse. Okay, listen carefully on this example. Understand very clearly. And here is a inventory manager. Inventory manager matlab gatekeeper or something like that. Okay. Now tell me, when any inventory comes, do he create GRN number? What is GRN number? Good receipt note number. Now please understand which PO is coming now. PO kaun sa aa raha hai abhi? PO5. Okay. Sir. Now he will be creating a GRN number against PO5. GRN number, he is creating GRN1. Okay, now GRN1 is against PO5. Please do understand this point, that warehouse person, do you permit him to enter PO or you will tell him to PO to select from a drop down list? तो समझ में आ रहा है मेरा क्वेश्चन? प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, आराम से जाइए. ओके, आई एम टेलिंग यू, वेयरहाउस बंदा, will you give him to select PRO from drop down list or you will tell him to enter PO? Okay, in field, और GRN नंबर ही विल एंटर. GRN नंबर तो ये एंटर कर रहा है. GRN क्या है? GRN नंबर क्या है? 1 ये एंटर कर रहा है ना. पर दिस 1 इज अगेंस्ट. बाय चांस इफ यू गिव अ फील्ड, ओपन फील्ड ऑप्शन, ड्रॉप डाउन नहीं देते, यू गिव ए ओपन फील्ड. थिंक लॉजिकली, ओपन फील्ड देते हो, he may wrongly enter PO5 की जगह PO55. he may wrongly enter PO55 की जगह PO1. possible or not possible? So how this error can be prevented? Drop down list. यानी मेरे को बता PO क्या होगा? PO 1 2 3 4 5. Assume करते हैं, कान खुले हैं everybody. PO6 is matured already. So in this drop down list, PO6 will not be visible. Why not visible? It is not open because उसके against GRN number is allocated. Understood? Everybody? Okay, पक्का. So in this case, मेरे को बताओ, will you allow PRO to be selected from drop down or not? Okay, so my question is PRO number transaction data or master data? Transaction data, but it is selected from drop down. Sir, why it is so? Because anything for one department can be something else for other department. समझा? Okay, मेरे को बताओ, PO is transaction for, but for inventory it is working like master because उसके against ही करेगा ना. He will not be entering PO again. He need to select the PO. Everybody clear, Malik? Did you understood the logic? So when I say some cases transaction can also be selected from drop down list. Did you understood the logic? It means why it is selected from drop down list, because for that department it is master nahi. Sorry sir, my mistake. Sorry. For that department it is master, but for other department it was transaction. Everybody clear? This is something which they have given in this. I do think today का concept सबको समझ में आया अच्छे से दिमाग. Everything has been penetrated. How many types of data are there? So कौन सा master, non-master. How many types of master data are there? 4. Accounting, payroll, payroll नहीं, sorry, inventory, payroll, statutory. Okay, and why we require master transaction? So that is a basic answer. That is only for MCQ. This is only for MCQ. This is only for MCQ. Okay, this question, theory question is not expected, but to the extent. Okay, what आज के लिए target आप कर लो, because this is damn easy. I have completed everything. Okay, आज का खाली इतना होगा 2.3 वाला page. This first types of data 2.3 and 2.4 you complete. इतना रीड करके कर लेना, and everything is covered. There is nothing extraordinary left here. 2.3 and 2.4 इतना पढ़ के tomorrow morning 7 sharp, and tomorrow morning we'll start with the second point, that is called voucher. I'm telling you tomorrow morning में first half by 9 we'll be completing concept of accounting. ठीक है, after second session we'll be starting as second point integrated. Probably एक आध part रह गया तो रह सकता है, but tomorrow we'll be starting the second part also of EIS. Okay, and sequence is very clear now. 7 to 11 EIS. Okay, 11:30 to 2:30 to 2 o'clock. Sorry, 2:30 नहीं, 2:30 SM. 2 o'clock. एंड उसके बाद अपन जो भी टाइम रहेगा, जस्ट मेक श्योर घर वालों को बोल दो कि भाई हमारा एड्रेस यही था, थोड़ा और परमानेंट हो गया. ओके, मतलब और आई डू थिंक आई एम, मैं पकाता नहीं ज्यादा, मतलब आई एम, मतलब मैं गुड एट कम्युनिकेशन, पकाता नहीं, मतलब आई एम नॉट मेकिंग यू बोर. आई विल ट्राई माई लेवल बेस्ट. वो क्लियर है? तो योर टॉलरेबल लिमिट देखो, हल्का सा इट में हैपन दैट यू में ऐसा, इट में हैपन यार, देयर इज ए ह्यूमन फैक्टर यार. अब ये तो क्या है यार, किसी में भी हो सकता है यार, ये तो मेरे में भी हो सकता है, बट आई विल एंश्योर कि तुम्हारा जो सिटिंग कैपेसिटी है, सिटिंग टाइम है, वो ऑप्टिमली यूज करूं, और वो बहुत अच्छे से यू विल बी हैविंग ए बेस्ट टाइम, दैट फॉर श्योर. द ओनली थिंग इज इट में हैपन थोड़ा सा मैं एक्सटेंड, मतलब कभी करूँ खत्म है, तो ये पॉइंट है. ठीक है मालिक, तोड़, सी यू टुमारो मॉर्निंग. तोड़ मालिक. थैंक्स मालिक.